Ezekiel 25:17. The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness, for he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
Only a Carpathian would come back to life now and choose New York. Tasty pick. Bonehead.
We were every bit the first. We lived, we breathed, we sweat, we paid the price to be the best. Never been about the boys in the office. The boys that have gone out there night in and night out doing everything they could to be the very best at what they chose to do in their life. Those boys are here tonight.
Well, I must have been away too long because my feelings are dead. I feel no remorse.
I only am who I am because I was born that way. I have a gift, and I'm trying to not be selfish about it, but to use it.
My job consists of basically masking my contempt for the assholes in charge. And at least once a day, retiring to the men's room so I can jerk off while I fantasize about a life that doesn't so closely resemble hell.
It's my house, and if you don't like it, get the fuck out.
Grab a dog. I choke him, and I kick the shit out of him. And I all day long I put up a dog's ass. Just bang, bang, bang up his ass. That's my pleasure.
Go back to bed, America. Your government has figured out how it all transpired. Go back to bed, America. Your government is in control again. Here you go, America. You are free to do as we tell you. You are free to do as we tell you. You are free to do as we tell you.
Sometimes shit happens. Someone has to deal with it. And who are you going to call?
Oh, you guys like to tell jokes, giggle, and kid around, huh? Giggling like a bunch of young boys in a school. Now, let me tell a joke.
And boom goes the dynamite. And boom goes the dynamite. And boom goes the dynamite. And boom goes the dynamite.
The brother's gonna work it out. 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 The brother's gonna work it out.
Oh, buddies, it's the Ron and Fez show. I'm Ron, there's Fezzy.
Hiya, buddies.
Yesterday's record stands, Fez. You couldn't pull it off. There's Black Girl with us.
Hiya.
That's what he adds to the show, Fez. Nice hiya. Just a quick hiya from Black Girl. What a program we have lined up. We have a guest of Earl's on today, right?
That's right. We have Anthony Swofford on. He is the author of the book Jarhead.
Right.
That was made into the Jarhead movie.
Which sounds like a children's movie, the way you put it up. It's the Jarhead movie.
It sounds like you're saying Jughead.
Yeah, it's the Jarhead movie, kids. Get here quick. Okay, if you need to reach us by phone, 866-RON-0-FEZ, 866-RON-0-FEZ. And if you want to reach us online, ronandfez@AOL.com, ronandfez@AOL.com. Fezzy, yesterday you and I left here with a couple of buddies. We went out with Olive and Al Dukes. Earl at the last moment tried to baby talk his way into it. Earl, we had things to work out. and you were giving those guys the once-over like it was Dragnet, asking them what Infinity's plans are. That wasn't the type of deal that we were putting together. It was a lunch with friends. I come in here, he's like this. What about Chernoff? What's he going to do about Fan? What are you going to... And I'm like, I see Olive physically backing away.
As Earl's trying to put the interrogation spotlight on somebody.
Right. As if he's Alan Sniffin's lead cub reporter.
What, are you a dental assistant now?
No, actually, I was just turning the tables because Olive does that to me all the time.
Then
so.
that's between you and him. He was here to see us, though.
I spoke out of turn, and I apologize.
And that's why you didn't get yourself a nice free lunch. Now, Fez and I went out to lunch with those guys. What was the name of the place we went to, Fez?
Red Eye Grill.
Red Eye Grill. And this is where you effed up, Earl. As we walk in the Red Eye Grill, who was standing there? Miss Katie Couric.
Nice.
Do not believe anyone who tells you she's not hot. It's just false.
She was just beautiful and as nice as could be.
Yeah.
What a sweetheart, America's sweetheart.
I don't know if I'd say completely nice, because when she was standing there paying her check, I acted like I was going for a mint so I could lay the package up against her. You know, just like a gentleman. Just lay the package up there on the lump and relax a little bit. She turns around and gives me a look. But I quick save, Fezzy, because I'm always ready.
Right.
I go like this, Katie, you look like $1 million.
And boy, did she appreciate it.
Didn't she look like $1 million, though?
She looked like $1 million.
Now, as if that wasn't enough, Fez, because the day before we ran into a celebrity, last night, 11:30 at night, I got my chick sister's in town, so we're doing the late New York dinner.
Oh, nice.
Having some raw meat. I don't know what it is at this thing now, but it's raw meat that you have in an Italian restaurant. And who's sitting next to us? And it's only us and this person and his guest, Mr. Tiki Barber.
Ah, very nice.
So I look over and I go like this, hey, it's Tiki's brother, because I get the Rade Tiki things confused.
Yeah.
So finally I just say this to him, hey, you look like $1 million. Oh, he beamed. It's like I always know just the right thing to say to people.
It's really working out, and he's playing like $1 million too.
I don't want to bring that up because I'm not Earl. I don't want to start saying, hey, who's starting here?
Talking shop?
Right. Don't talk shop to people. Don't talk shop to people.
So, Earl, your mouth got you out of a great meal and a Katie Couric sighting.
But here's the problem, Earl. We need you to be cool, Earl, not any W Earl. Because to those guys, you haven't changed a bit. And they were trying to set it up with, hey, is he always acting like that? And I go, other than the fact that, he runs a gossip column back to XM about me and Fez, the guy's doing great. We just always have to be careful what he's, telling Wiki about us.
Yeah, Earl, don't become, or even more become, the guy that makes everyone else in the room shut up when you walk in.
Right. If you want information, let them roll. Let them feel comfortable.
That's the way to get it.
Don't be sitting there with your laptop acting like it looks like Roth in the morning, then pen, and what's next?
He actually raised his hand. He had a pen and paper with him and raised his hand yelling, Black Girl, XM News.
You're not XM News, Earl. You got to stop that. All right, when Earl's not comfortable with the show, he doesn't answer us back.
Yeah.
If it's about anything else, he's willing to be talkative.
I'm taking your advice. I'm keeping my mouth shut.
Not on the air, Earl. Talk away on the air. All right, so we had to clean up that little piece of business before we started with the show today. Now we have to talk to Paulie the intern, who, let's face it, is just a full disappointment. Tells me he wants to come in and apologize to somebody. So come on in, Paulie.
Now what did he do? Fall on a baby and kill it?
Did you fall on a baby?
Not today.
I don't want you ever running near a baby because you're clumsy and you slip and fall. Sit down. Don't hang over. You look like Shrek hanging over the microphone. It's making me uncomfortable.
Okay.
What is going on? Speak up like you're a man.
No, I apparently hurt Master Poe's feelings, and I.
Wait a minute. You feel like you could hurt Master Poe?
No, his feelings.
Okay. What happened?
I think he thinks that I said that negative things about his performance here, and I don't think.
What exactly did you say?
I don't think I said anything.
What did you? You didn't say anything.
I don't believe I did. But I just want to get over the air that I think he does a great job here.
What is it exactly that you said? That would be an apology.
You must have said something
Not
if you feel the
acting
need
like
to apologize.
Master Poe made up something about me.
I didn't say he made anything up. I just said that.
Paulie, I need you to. I got your mic crank. I need you to talk like a big person.
Okay. I didn't say that.
Drop a little bass in that.
I don't know what he.
That's too much, isn't it? Now you seem aggressive. What happened?
I think that.
What did you say?
No.
How did this become confused?
This was at the end of Tuesday's show where you got yourself in trouble? What happened?
Right now, this isn't an apology, Paulie. It's an insult. You're acting like everybody else is stupid. And that's not an apology.
No.
An apology is I take responsibility for what I said, and I'm sorry. That's an apology.
I don't know what was said on my end that.
How could you not?
Then why are you apologizing if
what
you
you're
don't
saying,
know?
he's blowing things out of proportion.
No, that's not what I said at all.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that I think Master Poe does a wonderful job here. And
What did you say the other day before you start crawling on your belly?
I don't remember.
But you said that XM got upset about it. You told me. Can I come on the air because Don Wicklin is upset?
No,
Don Wicklin?
I just said that it got.
In this case, I'm not even using a wiki because this is all business right now.
I just said that Master Poe is upset and he thinks that I talked badly.
You didn't say anything about Don Wicklin.
And that I need to apologize because
you didn't say anything to me about Don Wicklin.
I really think that Master Poe does a really good job.
That's not what I'm asking you to do because this isn't an apology what you're doing. You're trying to rewrite history. That's a whole new deal.
Yeah, you're acting like you didn't do anything.
I think that
he's senile.
Who?
Were you trying to act like Master Poe was senile?
I didn't say that.
That he won't remember.
Should I tell you what happened?
Yeah, please.
I asked you where something was. You acted like, oh, I had to do Master Poe's work for 3 hours. And I don't want to do that. That's not why I signed up. That's what you said to us the other day.
If that's what I said, I apologize because I understand it is part of the duties around here. I'd prefer to work
away from him.
No, that's not what I said.
This is a personality problem between you and Poe.
No, not at all. I'd just rather do stuff, and I understand it does fall under the umbrella of doing stuff for the show, but getting stories for you, news stories as they happen, stuff like that.
News stories as it happen. You want to be my action news team.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So
if there's a fire, I want you to call in from there. I want you to run around and do stuff. But you said you get drug into his world.
I don't
his
have
boring world.
I don't have a problem doing it. He does a very good job.
You did on Tuesday.
Well, tell me what Mr. Wicklin is upset about. You brought his name up to me.
Word just passed around that people were upset around here.
Why do you say one thing off the air and another thing on? Why do you think you should be able to get mic time?
I don't think I should.
If you're going to come up to me and say, hey, I'm going to talk about this, I'm going to straighten out this deal.
I just asked to apologize and say the truth, that he does a very good job.
You said you wanted to set everything straight, and you're not doing that. You're being mealy-mouthed.
Sorry.
All right, here's somebody who remembers what happened. This is John. John from Mississippi. You're on the Ron and Fez show.
What's going on, Ronnie?
Hey, buddy.
I think he said his job was tedious. Y'all
yes.
had to go off the air right before Master Poe was going to punch him in the mouth. And
yes, you said his tedious position.
That's right.
I seem to remember no fun. I heard that.
Yeah, the no fun zone. You brought that up.
I can't win. I'm just going to say that I think he does a great job, which he does. And just try to...
You're not being a straight-up guy here, Paulie.
I certainly am.
Yeah.
You're not being sincere. Or you would own up to what you did.
Hey, Scott, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, this slack-jawed fucker needs to tell everybody what he said.
That's right.
Christ, he's worse than my goddamn ex-wife.
You seriously are coming off like an ex-wife right now. And a slack-jawed fucker. Is that funny to you, Paulie? You've stopped our show completely.
I'm sorry.
You won't say what you said the other day. To me, this is a reflection on Earl and Harry.
I did say what I said the other day, and I said I preferred to work and get you news stories and
what
stuff
do you
like
hate
that.
about being in Master Poe's under him for a while?
It's nothing. I'd rather be working one-on-one with the show. That's it.
You're not doing it now. This is your big opportunity to come out and be an honest guy. Be a straight-up guy.
I'm sorry if I can't give you good radio. I'm trying, though.
How are you? By talking like this?
Yeah.
I saw it in a
Someone's getting a chuckle.
Not one person.
You doing my voice, you don't think someone's getting a chuckle out of that?
No.
Okay.
Fezzy, who got you your orange juice today?
Bobby, the intern, got me my orange juice today, Ronnie, and it's just perfect with just the right amount of crushed ice.
I want to say this. Bobby has moved into number 1, and I don't see anybody touching him.
Oh, he's got a huge lead.
Yeah. Hey, Brian, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Yeah, this cock.
Hey, great phone. All I heard was Seasucker, and that's as far as I went with it.
That would be Paulie.
I'm going to tell you right now, I can't speak for Master Poe, but I think this is far from an apology. I believe that you're ducking.
It's not even close. He's not even owning up to what he did. It's like President Bush speak. I never did anything wrong.
You keep going like this, and you're going to be a knucklehead president of the United States.
At least I'll be president.
Andy, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Fez. I think Paulie should drop down to his knees and start kissing Master Poe's feet for keeping the place safe.
He does a very good job. He absolutely keeps the place safe.
So you want to kiss his feet?
So you want to work with him every day now?
I'd prefer to work with the Ron and Fez show.
Well, this is your last chance right here. Other than that, new assignment. Bill, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, I would like to say that he insulted Master Poe by saying that he didn't do anything for the show. He wanted to work for the show.
Right.
Implying that Mr. Master Poe didn't do anything important for the Ron and Fez show.
All right, thank you. Yeah, that is a good point.
Master Poe
You were a
wants to
tough
go
guy.
back.
You were a tough guy the other day.
Maybe. And if
Saying you wanted to do real work.
I didn't say I wanted to do real work.
So
I
the
think
listeners are liars.
Master Poe does real work. He does a very good job at what he does. I just prefer to, and I understand it's part of the gig of being an intern that I have to do security work too and do paperwork when guests come in. But I rather, do stuff by getting news stories and stuff like that.
Why don't I throw you some birdseed? You're fucking chirping over there. Hey, Bridget, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey,
Yeah.
I did get a chuckle.
Oh, okay.
Thank
All right. Paulie does sound a little weak. He does need to fess up to whatever he did. And it's kind of showing a little bit of his character.
My character.
Yeah, and you know what?
You don't even know what I said.
Everybody knows what you said. Everybody was listening the other day. If Harry was a real producer, he would have pulled it by now.
Should I wait or should I? Or he's not going to pull it?
Oh, you know what? I don't have the discipline of Master Poe. If you get in my kitchen, I will neck slap you. Master Poe, Fezzy, with him, violence is the last resort.
Exactly.
With me, it's the first.
That's his whole philosophy.
Yeah.
But, Paulie, you're the one who said I wanted to come in here and set everything right, and now you're not admitting to doing anything. How is that an apology, you lumpskull?
And you used Don Wickham's name off the air, but on the air, you're not ready to do it. You're not a stand-up guy.
I just said word got around to different people that...
What different people? Give me all the names.
I had it.
What are you talking about? What word is this?
I just had a
There's
meeting
not
with
even a
people.
dozen of us that work here. How could word get around?
Just a couple people here.
Say their names, Chirpy.
That I met with today?
Yes.
About this? I met with Earl and Harry. Just to say that, just to make sure everything was okay and stuff
How
like that.
did Mr. Wickland get involved in this?
I bring Harry in. Harry, and this is a reflection on you. Come on in here.
I just wanted to say I was sorry. That's it. Not make this a big deal.
You're actually annoying me more. I knew nothing about this. All I know is you hate Master Poe. That's fine. That's between the two of you. Why does it have to happen on the air? Harry, what's he talking about?
I have no clue what he's talking about. I've explained to him the situation before about working with Poe, and he didn't understand that.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about what is this? Why is he coming in here as I'm starting my show to ask him make some kind of apology to settle down Don Wickland, and then he chirps over there like he's pecking a birdseed for 10 minutes.
I don't know. I thought he was going to come here and give an apology.
Is he a reflection on you?
No.
He's not.
No.
These guys are not under you. You did not take over the intern.
There's only so much I can change about the guy.
No, that's absolutely false. That's absolutely false. You're responsible for him. And yes, he's a reflection of you. He is your work. And look at him sitting there. He looks like a fucking sad pumpkin.
That's what your reflection looks like, Harry. A sad pumpkin.
I've tried to work with him. I've tried to get him to, do certain things, and part of that was today. He said he wanted to come and apologize. I said,
Has he done it?
He's kind of rambled on. He hasn't really given a full apology. There's kind of a lot. It's kind of a half apology.
He hasn't come close.
Why's Wiki's name come up? What do you know about it?
Don called Paul. I mean, I don't know.
Don called you?
I was told to call him and just set.
Why didn't you fucking say that? Why does Harry have to come in and say it for you?
Because I didn't really want to bring the boss's name up. And
what do you know, Fuzzy?
Danny just said that Danny got us what Paulie said at the end of the show. Earl has it whenever we're ready.
All right, let's take a listen to this. Thank you,
What
Dan.
do you call this game show?
Awful.
You will be working security from this point on with Master Poe.
That's not even something you want to joke about.
Why?
It's just not.
You don't like Master Poe?
I don't dislike Master Poe. The job is just awful.
What is awful about it?
About 3 hours of paperwork.
Really?
You have to see Paul sweat like on a computer. He doesn't know how to use. He doesn't know what the database is. I saw it once. I could probably pick it up. But you know what? I'm not going to volunteer because I have to answer the phone.
He doesn't want to work with you, Master Poe, I guess.
It's not that I don't want to work. I just want to work for this show.
Oh.
So you're not working for the show when you're with me?
I could be doing things
More
to
important
help
things.
the show.
So what you're saying is what I do is unimportant.
I didn't say that at all.
No,
You
that's
have-
exactly what you're
dull
saying.
and
You have to
You're
protect
saying it's
people.
dull and
shitty.
Yeah.
I did not say that at all.
That's exactly what you said.
Dull and shitty security agency. May I help you?
Good
So
impression.
you're saying that what I do is ineffective.
Let's handle this in the ring. Let's settle this in the ring.
No.
Well, what are you saying? Go ahead, speak.
I'm saying I love to work on this show.
And?
And security is not one of my favorite things.
Oh!
And why not?
It's just a little tedious.
So, dull, shitty, unimportant. We find it all out right there.
Once again, not my words.
Here's the thing, Fezzi. I want to call Master Poe in, but I'm afraid Paulie's going to start throwing hands. What I worry about is Paulie's going to drop him as he walks through the door. And then what happens?
Then we have a situation. Then again, Mr. Wickland's on the phone.
Which, by the way, when's the last time Wiki's paid attention to us?
Huh.
How many meetings has he blown off? Earl, how many meetings has he blown off?
2, maybe?
2.
At least 2.
Feels
and
like
now
12.
this is what he's involved in. What exactly did he say to you?
No, he just.
Did he ask you not to hit Master Poe?
He said no. He said Master Poe.
Unball those fists.
He told
I
me.
see that you're ready to throw down. Unball those fists.
He told me to.
Let's be sensible about this.
He told me to know my position and that being an intern and that just watch my ways. Basically.
And you're saying Master Poe better watch his ways if he
Mm.
comes in this studio.
No, I didn't say that at all. I think Master Poe would hurt me very, very fast, and no way do I want that to happen.
Well, you know, let me ask this. What happened to Big Stupid chuckling? Oh, this is all so funny at the end of Tuesday's show.
It's awful in there. It's awful.
Where's the big guffaw monster now?
It's not my favorite
And when you
thing.
held your nose like it stinks in there.
It's not my favorite thing. I'll be quite, frank and say I don't like doing security
You don't like Master
work.
Poe, fine.
I don't like
But let's
security
keep-
work,
Yeah.
but it has to be done.
You're working the perimeter. Unless I'm happy, you'll be walking the perimeter of this studio for 3 hours every day.
You acted like Master Poe wasn't part of XM or part of this show.
The only thing I want to hear out of you is Halt. Who goes there?
Schultz.
Friend or foe?
I know nothing.
I want to bring Master Poe in now. Do not take a swing, Paulie. Can I count on you as a gentleman?
I promise.
Not to take a swing?
Poe is currently escorting Opie downstairs. He will be up in a minute. One of the many security tasks he has here.
Opie can't get downstairs by himself?
I don't know.
Who's after him?
But he will be up
You
shortly.
hit L for lobby.
Yeah, it's not that hard. That thing, there's no turns in an elevator. Go straight down.
I am so glad there are no turns in an elevator. Oh, God.
Could you imagine being lost in an elevator? I don't understand what floor this is.
Just not even the up and down. I think I need to go 2 more to the right. Oh, God, that just weirded me out.
But that elevator does do that. It's like Harry Potter's.
Why would it? Who would build such a contraption?
Hey, does he have to walk Anthony downstairs too?
You know, I'm not sure.
You're sure.
I really don't know. Today's the first time I heard that he's walking Opie down, so. I do know he
Why
walks
did
him
you
up.
Why did you just put your hand up like this, like in a fairy way?
No, I didn't do that at all.
You got an Olymp wristed there.
Yeah.
No.
Were you trying to do an impression?
No. Me and Poe are cool. I've had.
Oh, I know he left Opie out of the equation.
Yeah.
Oh no, I wasn't bringing it. Oh, wait, I'm just. All right, forget it.
Where are you going?
Oh, I'm gonna get Poe.
Why don't you come in here and play the fucking Stuttering Twins?
It's not fun to
Like
be in the
fucking
barrel.
retard Siamese twins.
He
What?
actually spun around on his big fat heels.
So today you're going to stand up to him, right? Are you telling me that you couldn't walk Opie downstairs?
He does a great job, Master Paul. He does a great job.
Are you saying that's one of the unimportant things around here?
No, I think that's a very important thing. You have to have, security for the talent. And you guys deserve security. Opie and Anthony deserve security.
But that's beneath you.
What? I'll walk you guys downstairs, too, but he's
Who are you going to secure me for, kid? I walk the waterfront. Don't worry about me. I travel the waterfront.
I hear you.
What's that mean?
I don't know.
I don't understand it. Adam, you're on Ron and Fez. How are you, buddy?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Hey, I was wondering if Paulie cares so much about the show, maybe he could give out his phone number. That way we could express our opinion. Hello?
No. No.
Because you need that number in case your mom's veins bust.
I do.
You know no one ever believed that story.
Huh?
Oh, that was so made up. Of course no one's believing that story. A vein burst inside a leg, and yet there's a puddle of blood everywhere. It makes no sense whatsoever.
I don't know what to tell you, but it's a true
Exactly, because you
it's a
can't
true
think
story.
of another lie.
No lies. Truth.
Hey, Dennis, you're on Ron and Fez.
5406, Mahabo, my brother.
Way to go old school, man.
Hey, man, I just want to know who's going to walk him downstairs to save him from Master Poe.
That'll be the day, right, Paulie? He'll drop that son of a bitch, right?
You daring him to try something, Paulie?
If he did, what would you do? How would you defend yourself?
Duck and run or tuck and run.
You're not on fire.
You can't tuck your dick and then try to run down the street.
How many times have you tried that?
Pretending you're a woman that's being attacked.
I'd probably do fetal position really, really fast, just because he'd be going for.
Be like
the,
a fetal position
head.
during an abortion. That ain't gonna work for you. How many fucking fetuses have ever won a fight?
Oh, I didn't say I'd fight him.
At
I
this
just said
age, he's still walking around with the placenta attached.
I just said I'd go down like a bitch. That's all I said. I didn't
Why-
say I'd fight him.
And yet here you are. I'll tell you right now, Bobby would fight him.
I don't know if Bobby would. Bobby probably
Bobby,
said,
if he came at you, would you fight?
I don't know how well I'd fare, but I'd throw some swings at least.
You would fight to the death, right?
You have to.
To the death.
Maybe I give him a bloody nose or something. I might be dead, but
Maybe,
whatever.
but you get in your shot.
You have to try.
Hey, you know what? Do we have that other championship belt?
We should have another one around here somewhere, right?
Give that one to Bobby to walk around with today. He's the championship of all the producers and interns.
Wow, producers and interns, both weight classes.
Both weight classes.
Finally, a unified champion. That's what we've been waiting for.
And you're a fucking jobber. That's who you are right
I'm the
now,
Brooklyn Brawler. That sucks.
Oh, don't give yourself that much credit, Barry
Yeah.
Horowitz.
At least I could pat myself on the back.
He's annoying. He's
He
annoying
really
when
is.
he goes for the joke. He's annoying when he goes for the joke. All right, has Master Poe done his... he still hasn't walked back up.
He hasn't got back up here yet? It's getting hot in here.
Hey, Tom, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, what's up, Ronnie?
Yeah.
Hey, I was just wondering, at what point are you going to just totally get fed up and start backhanding the loser twins?
You know, I gotta always make sure I don't do that. I got to make sure I don't smack. Harry, why am I looking at The View during the show? At what point do you think I need to look at The View? And Star Jones is going to break me some news.
Harry's trying to steal some jokes from Joy Behar. So he's got that on. He can record it in the other room.
His opening joke right now is, hey, I'm an Italian woman from Brooklyn.
No one buys it. I guess that's just an on-stage character.
Harry, come back in here. The guys from Cringe Humor wrote to me and asked if you could go up against Stan again at their next show. And I have to say no.
Yeah, I kind of want to put that behind me and move on to something else. I don't want to do that.
No more stand-up for you?
No, I'm going to do stand-up, but I kind of want to rework my own.
Have you been on stage since
me
the
trying to live out
embarrassment?
my dream. Yeah, I've been on a couple places.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to kind of revamp my act. If everyone seems to think it's just
stolen,
well, it's not. But I mean, I'm trying to. Let me.
Have you written any new jokes?
I've been trying out some other stuff.
Give me
yet.
one of your jokes.
I don't.
Just give me one.
it's
What's
not
the problem?
It's because it never works. It never goes
This
over
time
here.
it might.
No, it
Show
won't.
Paulie how to do something for the show.
No, it won't go over.
Come on.
It never goes.
Go ahead
over.
and do it. I really want to hear it.
Teach by example here.
I don't remember it offhand, so kind of blank.
Not so much stolen as prefabricated.
Right.
Like
No.
those homes you can buy.
But I don't want to.
You remember anything you did while watching Letterman last night? Come on, give us one. Give us any gag. Do the pants joke.
I'll do the pants joke because that seems to be everyone's favorite.
Not really. I want to do something new.
You ever wear corduroy pants? No, I'm just kidding. It's a bit. Nothing? All right.
Come on, give us the joke.
It's just not going to go over.
You're going to
well.
get killed at the Cringe Humor
I'm
Show.
not doing the Cringe Humor Show.
The opening?
No,
I think you're doing it right now.
Maybe you should MC. Give everybody a chance to piss in between the
Yeah,
acts.
come back. I should go and come back instead of just bombing and leaving. I should stick around for the whole night, intermittently get booed.
Okay. You go back there and think of a joke and come in and do it for us, all right? It's a whole new day.
And get Bobby his title belt.
Shut up and sit down, you big bald fuck.
Now here comes Master Poe. Master Poe, how are you?
I'm very good, guys. I'm sorry it took me so long. I had to take care of Opie and Anthony.
Right.
Every day I have to escort them to safety.
Uh-huh. Is there people waiting to hurt them?
There's a possibility that can happen.
Yeah.
I believe the other day, a couple of weeks ago, there was someone on the street, and they yelled out some obscenities towards Opie.
Mm-hmm.
So we can't have that.
No.
And that's why I go down to make sure they're okay.
And you're always on the job.
Always.
You do a good job here for us. Were you shocked the way this kid, the disrespect he shows for somebody?
Yes,
like
I
yourself?
was. Yes, I was.
And your job.
Well, I couldn't understand why where it was coming from, because all the other interns, I've given them the same detail,
Right.
and they've covered everything that I had to show them. It's not just a matter of opening doors. I mean, there's
Right.
obviously a knowledge that you have to have with computers, with programming and operations and troubleshooting.
So it's a complicated job, one that a young guy should dive into, feel excited about.
Absolutely.
Yet you said it was awful, Paulie.
It's just not one of my favorite things.
You said it was awful if you had to do it again.
I prefer not to, but if it's
And you
one of
didn't
those
consider
things-
it part of this job or your internship.
No, it definitely falls under the umbrella of this internship, and I was.
You're
told to me
just
on the
saying
first
what
day.
you were told afterwards. You're not saying the things you were saying Tuesday.
I just want to say, Harry, why isn't Bobby carrying the strap? I want to see the strap on him at all times. There it is. The U.S. title.
Oh, that's nice looking. It looks like it was built for you.
Way to go, Bobby. What would you like to say now? We'll step out of the way while you talk to Master Poe.
Like I told him previous, and
No,
I
you
said
want
on
to
the-
say it on the air. You want to
Like-
step
and
in
like
here
I said on
and
the air.
Why are you looking at me? And saying, here's what happened before. I'm saying you insulted this gentleman, okay, who's at the top of his field. And in front of the people who hire him and the people who have to say, hey, is that a safe environment? Is there cracks somehow in security? According to this intern, perhaps there are.
And a man who's built his entire life and career on respect and discipline.
Very nice, Fez. True.
No.
And you tried to knock him down off of both things.
Yeah.
You tried to knock him down a few pegs on Tuesday at the end of our show.
So we'll step out of the way and don't look at me anymore. And when you look at Master Poe, why are you still staring at me?
Because I got to know when to start talking. And I don't want to jump in and, interrupt you.
Well, just lock eyes with him for a second while I'm still talking. I want you to feel comfortable enough to look at Master Poe. And I want it to be sincere. I don't want this to be some Long Island, how do I get out of this little mess I got myself into? It's got to be a sincere moment.
Okay. It is very sincere. I meant you no disrespect, and you are very good at what you do. You're at the top of your game, like they said, and I just want to apologize if you think I meant any disrespect towards you.
Well, why do you think that my job has nothing to do with the show?
Your job has something to do with the show. You do security for the guys. You watch their back. You're a bodyguard type. You make sure that nobody sues the company by taking their information.
But you feel that it's not glamorous.
I can't win, dude. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings in any way. You are a very good professional.
Did it take no time at all for him to change that little attitude?
No,
Yep.
no.
Where's all the chuckling? That's what I like, the big dumb chuckling from Tuesday's show.
I admit what I said on Tuesday. I don't really like to do the security work.
Well, you haven't done it that well either, because it took you, I think, an hour and a half to do one document.
Okay.
Do you know the procedure? Can you give me like 30 seconds of the procedure of what has to be done as soon as someone walks in?
I'd like to know that.
As soon as someone walks in, you get their ID card. You ask them to stay in the lobby area. Then you go make a photocopy of that ID. You bring the ID back to the thing. You get them a clipboard and a pen. You have them fill that out. While they're filling that out, you are putting into the database their information.
Okay. And what programs are you working with?
What programs? I know the name of the file that you go to on
What
the thing.
programs are you working with?
I don't know. You go to the Ron and Fez shortcut, and everything is in there.
What programs are you working with?
I have no idea. I just know it by computer.
Because it's not important. That's why, to you think it's not important. That's why you don't know it.
Master Poe, you think some push-ups would make him if he was a student? Would he be doing push-ups right now?
Oh, he would.
What if he was in your dojo?
He would have knocked out 200.
Push-ups?
Oh, yeah.
Would you like to show that you're a real man? And you can do 200 like it's nothing?
Would you like to prove the sincerity of your apology?
I don't know if I could do 200, but
Sure you can.
I'll try my best.
By the end of the show, you should be able to.
I don't think you could do 25.
I will try to do 25 then.
Real military push-ups, Marine Corps push-ups. My
Show-
father was in the Marines.
Show him how one of them is done, Master Poe, so he understands the real Marine Corps push-up.
Thank you, Master Poe.
And if nothing else, you're going to come out of this being in shape.
You see that, Paulie? See what he's doing?
Look at the shape Master Poe's in.
Just firing him off.
Yeah.
I can't keep count. He's going too fast. Oh, there's the ones with the claps,
Oh,
Ronnie.
yeah, I like those. All right, Paul, are you ready to do 25?
I shall try my best.
And when we yell clap, I want you to make sure you clap and do one, okay?
I'll probably fall on my face before. But what are you going to do? I'll try my 25. I'll do 25 for you. All right?
25 to start.
How about just 25?
Go ahead. There he goes.
Let's get you down there.
Count him off, Fezzy.
1, 2.
Where's that ass going?
3, 4.
Where's the ass doing?
5.
Fezzy, that is not a push-up, what he's doing. The ass is going up in the air, nothing else.
You're not doing the Marine push-ups. You got to start all over.
The butt has to be straight. Don't lift your butt in the air.
You're just arching yourself. You haven't done one yet.
Your chest is supposed to touch. No. You have to touch the floor.
With what?
Your chest.
You saw Master Poe do him. That'd be great. What you're doing would be great if you were ass fucking, but this is a push-up.
Touch the floor
It's a
with
whole
your
different
chest.
thing.
Those man titties got to hit carpet. He still hasn't done one, has he, Master Poe?
No.
You're not doing it. All you're doing is flexing your ass up in the air.
I was taught how to do push-ups when I was a little boy. My father, United States Marine Corps, gave me the first training.
It's a lot harder than it looks.
What's the problem, Private Pyle?
I'm a little winded. I'm a lot out of shape, sir.
Why are you breathing so hard?
Why'd you hide that donut in your footlocker?
Sorry.
Are you ready to give us one?
Look at Fez is like a drill.
Paulie, are you okay?
Probably not.
Are you enjoying this?
Not really.
Would you rather do the paperwork than this? There's no answer.
No, there's no answer.
No.
It's up to you. What do you want to do? The paperwork or the push-ups? What do you want to do, Paulie?
For the rest of the show?
Yeah.
Oh, undecided.
Still thinking about
Keep
it.
on pushing floor, sir.
I think that's a vote for push-ups.
In his own way, he's standing up to Poe. He's like that Chinese kid in the middle of that place when standing in front of the tank.
Although he's built more like the tank.
I don't know.
Right, ready? We'll do it together. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 1, 1, 1, 1.
And then I want you to sing Happy Birthday to Jesus.
2, 3. I'm doing them, not you.
I'm looking at how you want me to have it done. Because
Down, up, down, up, down, up.
I can't do it your way, bro.
Bro.
That's the United States Marine Corps way. It's called military push-ups.
It's called more than I could do. I will do paperwork with you, sir.
Oh, is that what you'd rather do?
Just because I can't do these, yeah.
All right, well, then that goes on indefinitely. From now on, you're working for Master Poe until he feels it's time to release you. And that could be a month, 2 months, I have no idea.
Master Poe now owns you in your internship.
Private Pyle! Sir, jelly donut, sir! A jelly donut? Sir, yes, sir! How did it get here? Sir, I took it from the mess hall, sir! Is chow allowed in the barracks, Private Pyle? Sir, no, sir! Are you allowed to eat jelly donuts, Private Pyle? Sir, no, sir! And why not, Private Pyle? Sir, because I'm too heavy, sir! Because you are a disgusting fat body, Private Pyle! Sir, yes, sir! Then why did you hide a jelly donut in your footlocker, Private Pyle? Sir, because I was hungry, sir!
So that's it for you, Pyle.
All right.
You drummed out. And if it's ever up to Master Poe to return you, then he can.
And, Paulie, I want you to look out the big studio window. I want you to look out the door window. I want you to look in Master Control. Look at everyone staring at you. Look at the walk of shame you got to do through all these people. The exact same way you tried to humiliate Master Poe on Tuesday.
You know what? Maybe we could have him just drummed out where he has to go walking through everybody.
Everyone get a towel and a bar of soap.
First of all, that first bar of soap this kid ever fucking saw.
Nice.
Listen, they're all laughing at you.
Or with, I don't know. So, take a look at Master Poe. Until he's ready to give you back to us, you're with him.
Okay.
Is that what you wanted?
Not preferably.
You
but
know what I would ask you as a favor to me and Fez, Mr. Poe?
Anything.
I want to give you this boy. I want you to return a man. I want you to bring me back a man.
Done.
And I don't care how long it takes. Could be years from now. Could be 7 years from now. I will be glad to get that man back.
Okay.
And at least 2 pant sizes smaller.
I'll bring him back a soldier.
Good, because I got no room for boys anymore. Luckily, I got the people's champion over there, Bobby, the intern, still wearing the belt, still wearing the strap. I got Bill, who, let's face it, is frightening, and really shouldn't even be here.
Yeah.
He's with over there, but he's still here.
But who wants to tell him no?
No, not me. I'm not saying anything that's going to get Columbine upset. All right, Paulie, take off your headphones and line up behind Master Poe. I want to just say goodbye to the boy, Paulie.
sir.
Well, don't you cry.
I'm sorry.
What's wrong? Don't you tear up.
But I don't want to go.
No, you're going to
I
go.
don't want to go.
Just go. There you go. Take your walk of shame. There he goes at the door.
No more Ron and Fez show. No more breaking news stories.
He wants to pull stuff off the wire and hand it to me.
He thinks he's a cub reporter or something.
Mr. Poe, you got your work cut out for you with this guy.
I'll make him into a man.
And I swear to God, maybe we should do this with all the interns. And I wouldn't even mind sending you Harry for a while. Discipline is what everybody lacks.
We literally are handing you lumps of clay to mold. Literally. Big fat lumps of clay.
After I get through with them, they'll be fine.
Well, it's a tall order. Best of luck to you, Master Poe. We will take a break and finally come back and start the show, Fezzy.
Yeah, MasterPoeIsBack.com.
Thank you, guys.
MasterPoeIsBack.com.
Simplify.
If you have an unruly child, Master Poe would also be able to take care. Hey, what time are we talking to the ex-Marine Anthony Swafford?
He'll be calling in at 1 p.m.
Okay. He's written the movie Jarhead about his about his experience in the first Gulf War, Fez.
So that's the new movie that's starring Jake Gyllenhaal.
And now Florida from Good Times would like to sing us to break.
Oh, beautiful.
I've got a secret I'll never tell. Don't try to ask. I'm under a spell. It's something that's happy. Makes me laugh when I'm all alone. Maybe it's... Or maybe... Some people think I'm merely a fool. Kind of secret makes me drool. It's found under bushes, in the city, or even the woods. Maybe if your mind could wander far enough away, you might find my little secret in your everyday. If you don't know, just look in my eyes. They kind of sparkle like a surprise. It's not hard to figure. Take a wild guess and maybe you'll see. 'Cause maybe it's... Or maybe it's... Or maybe it's love.
Ronnie, Fezzy, the Ron and Fez Show, XM202.
All right, it's the Ron and Fez Show. Well, we're down to just one intern now, the people's intern, Fezzy, and what a job he's doing for us. There he is. He's got the strap.
Wow, and he's displaying it proudly.
Yeah.
Just holding it over his head.
Earl, when you see that strap, do you hope one day you get it? Is that a hope for yourself?
I'm very comfortable where I am right now. I'm not going to say anything.
Boy, back to old Earl, huh?
Yeah, that didn't take too long.
Yeah.
No, do I want the strap? Hell yeah.
There you go.
But you know what?
To become the first black intern producer champion.
You know, I don't ever thought there would be one. Not my lifetime.
No. I thought maybe Tony Atlas when he interned for us, but no.
What about Farouk? I thought Farouk had the opportunity. Ron Simmons, at least down south with the NWA.
You know, he had all the credentials. Talk about a pedigree there. But no, it didn't happen. He didn't get the Ron and Fez intern producer / belt.
When you say pedigree, were you talking about Triple H? Hey, whatever happened when Triple H was a guy who acted like he was British or something for a while?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he used to come in.
Like a blue blood, fancy boy.
Exactly. Hunter Hearst Helmsley. And he would come in with the ruffled shirt, and he'd even do that big, crazy cross-your-leg bow that you see in Cinderella and stuff. Yeah, he tried to pass himself off as, like, American, yet British.
I will put up with British people, but when American people try to act British, that really gets on my nerves a little bit. Like William F. Buckley, remember him?
Oh,
the writer? He always acted like he didn't grow up in America. He seemed like he was British somehow.
He got so fancy talking, he was British talking.
Right.
He had the accent with him.
That entire show, Frasier, are American guys who act British. Those two brothers.
Exactly, Niles and Frasier. Both could be born in Nottingham.
Right. Where, this sherry sure warms my bones after a frosty night. We're not like that. That's not an American thing. How did you pick that up?
Who was the big bald guy that they brought on to MASH? Oh, Major Winchester.
Oh, yeah.
Would act British. And would talk British to people. And he was American.
Always drove me nuts. Always drove me nuts. Earl, you got one?
Madonna. Madonna picked up the British accent for a while. I think
But she lives there at least. I'm going to give her that. She was like, I went there, I'm going to join in the lifestyle. These are people that live here, and then they act like they're somehow British.
Yeah, they were born here, grew up here, and somehow picked up a British accent living in the States. It's ridiculous.
Drives me crazy.
The guy from Magnum P.I., John Houseman. Oh, no, John Hillerman.
John Hillerman, yeah.
Was also like that.
Although John Houseman acted like he was British, any American who talks about the Bard gets on my nerves a little bit. Oh, how I love it. You know, okay, you might understand it, but I know you don't love it.
It's like they put on a smoking jacket and an ascot, and all of a sudden they're British.
All right, let me ask you this. Does Hugh Hefner seem like he's a little British?
Hugh Hefner comes off British.
Like a lord. Like an American lord.
It's a very odd phenomenon. Tony Randall had that.
Yeah, Tony Randall had it. The writer Tom Wolfe also acted like he was British.
Right.
He threw in a little southern accent, but let's face it, you were acting like a fancy pants British guy.
Yeah, it's like all of a sudden they get in their mind, well, I enjoy the finer things in life, the so-called finer things. I enjoy opera. Right. I enjoy, nice clothes. I enjoy a cigarette holder. Wait a minute. That must all mean I'm British.
Yeah.
It makes no sense whatsoever.
Although when you're sitting there and you're wearing like some kind of a smoking jacket, you got a cigarette holder, you really like to go out of your way to go, yeah, I'm kind of British, I guess.
I blame leather-bound books. People that seem to sit there in big chairs and read leather-bound books...
Yeah.
Americans, they'll turn British on you.
You know, a paperback is good enough for me, Fezzy. Give me a cardboard book. I'm happy with it.
Well, you're a true blue American.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just not fancy enough to be a British acting American or a BAA. Here's Don. Don, you're on Ron and Fez. How are you?
Hey, Don.
Hey.
Yeah.
I got a comment. John Kerry did the same thing during the hearings in the 70s.
You know what? John Kerry did get on people's nerves by acting a little bit like he summered places. You know what I mean?
Right.
Very British, like, oh, well, I summered there, and I enjoy sailing. Well, why would you sail when you got a fucking engine on a boat? You could be skiing off the back of it.
You totally called this one during the campaign. Remember John Kerry would go everywhere in the hunting jacket?
Yeah.
And whatever day the election was, November 5th, November 6th, you said we never saw the hunting jacket again.
What was the whole point of that? It was like
just
a barn jacket, remember?
Yeah.
And it looks like something that the only way you could buy it is out of a catalog. It just didn't even make sense.
Brooks Brothers.
Hey, John, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, brothers? How you guys doing?
Cool, man.
Hey, listen, what about the guy from inside the actor studio, I think it's called, James Lipton or something? That guy he always tries to act British.
He does try to act British.
That's a great one, John.
And he lives in New York.
Yeah.
Now, why doesn't he talk like people from New York?
No, because he's a fancy pants.
When you found yourself working on stage. That's not the way anybody talks.
I'm sorry, are you British?
No, it's not even like faking an accent. It's just acting like I'm going to be an American British person. It's insane.
George Plimpton was like that.
Yeah, he was. God rest his soul. Plimpton was that way.
An American Britishman.
Paulie, you're about to lose your strap, buddy. Hey, Paulo coming up in just a few moments, Fez. He's going to be working on a couple of different films that are coming out this week. What's happening?
Zathura opens this weekend. Yeah. Also, Derailed with Jennifer Aniston and the 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying.
Stalker Patty says she has a present for you too, Fez, and she wants to stop in. Come on in, Patty. I know she's got something for Fez, and that's always nice. I know you two have a relationship that goes on a long time.
Well, I sponsored her much like an exchange student one summer.
You guys will stay at each other's homes. Patty?
Hi.
The makeover looks fantastic. It has 100% changed your life. Maury Povich has done it, Fez.
Do you feel like the same person?
Oh, sure.
It's like every day you're dressed up and you look great. Everything just looks terrific.
I just have a top and jeans on today.
Fantastic. It's the way you wear it since the makeover.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I brought little treats for you.
Oh, that's very nice.
I love little treats.
Yeah.
Well, first of all,
Mm-hmm.
one is for you.
Oh, thank you.
And one is for you.
Thank you, Stalker Patty.
And then I got boxes of chocolates to share with everybody
Oh,
on the
it's
show.
very nice. So we've got cats, Fezzy Black cats, and some Halloween chocolates.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Thank
is
you very
so
much.
nice to get on November 10th.
I had
You
to
know-
wait till the sale was over, and then
Right.
I rescued quite a few things.
Oh, so this is, it went from the sale and then this is the after sale.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
That's good to know. You're saving chocolate cats. You love animals, don't you?
Well, that's very, very nice of you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy them.
I will. I'll enjoy this. By the way, Fezzy, some Two Boots Pizza came in from Aaron, ronfez.net, ronfez.net. We'll set everybody loose on those in a little bit. First, here's Paulo to talk about movies.
From the legendary Ron and Fez studios in a predominantly white neighborhood, Ron and Fez presents Showtime with the Paulo.
Hey, Paulo, you like the movie?
Yeah, Paulo, you like the movie. How are
Paulo, you like the movie.
Hi, Paul.
you? Hi, how are you?
Yeah, hi, Paul.
Hi, how are you?
What do you got to review this week,
All right, there's a
Paulo?
lot
What are
of
the
movies-
big films?
A lot of movies coming out this week. I guess clearing the decks for Harry Potter coming up. And then you've got this week, you've got Zathura, you got Get Rich to Die Trying with Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, and then Derailed with Jennifer Aniston.
Why is he calling himself Curtis 50 Cent Jackson?
Well,
Is he hoping to drop the 50 cents soon?
Well, hopefully he's going to become a big actor. That's, I guess, the idea.
Is this like when we have to watch Mr. Nanny and it's Terry Hulk Hogan?
You know who started this? Don the Rock Morocco when he started his acting career, when he was in McHale's Navy. All right, what? There is a bet. I forget who you were gambling with on this, Fez, over the two movies. Was it Earl?
I think it was Earl. I said
Yeah.
Zathura would make $20 million more than the 50 Cent movie.
Paulo, in your prediction right now, if you were Mark Lawrence, what's going to be the number one movie next
Well,
week?
I'll say right now that my favorite movie out this week is Zathura. It's a very imaginative, great kids film. John Favreau, did a great job with Elf, and of course he's a funny actor from Swingers and all of that. I think it's a really well done film and very imaginative. Constantly things happen. Great for the kids, and kids movies always do well. But there's a huge audience. Come on. For the big rap movies. And I mean, this is a better movie in a lot of ways than 8 Miles. And it's also got a pretty accomplished white director this time. Like last time with 8 Miles, you had Curtis Hanson. This time you had Jim Sheridan, the Irish guy, trying to get out of the Irish ghetto, with his Irish films. Now he's finally getting out of that.
What's he talking about?
I don't know. I'm waiting to hear who's going to win this bet.
Well, I'd say it's going to be the 50 Cent movie, 50 Cent movie.
I thought you didn't. I thought I heard Zathura in there.
I said it's my favorite film of the week, but I still think the 50 Cent movie is going to win. this week.
All right, what are you going to review first here?
Okay, I guess we'll talk about the 50 Cent movie because that's what everybody wants to talk about. I assume everybody wants to know about the violence, and it is a lot of violence in the movie. His life apparently has a lot of violence, but I can't imagine this is his true story because otherwise he'd be going to jail because there's a lot of crime in this movie. It's mostly about his early years, all of his crime years. He goes to jail, sure, but there's a lot of things in here that he didn't go to jail for.
So he's playing himself.
He's playing himself. I mean, as an actor, you know, he's effective, but he's not a good actor. I mean, neither was Eminem for that matter. I mean,
Is it because he's black?
no.
Oh, is that your thing there?
He's not because he's black. I mean,
I remember before you saying they can't act. Who
No,
did you mean when you said they?
If anything, you've got Terrence Howard.
He once told me Denzel Washington would never win an Oscar.
Why not just do this if they can't act? What about white guys in blackface? Would that be accepted in 2005? Let me check with Earl. Earl, would you accept a white guy in blackface in 2005?
Absolutely not.
All right. Do you feel like you speak for the community?
I would. Yes,
All right,
absolutely.
We're going to have to nix your idea then, Paulo. It's not going to work.
I'm not. It's not an idea that I have, as I say.
Now, any chance at all 50 Cent picks up an Oscar?
No, but there is a chance that his co-star, Terrence Howard, who has done great work this year, who's always done good work in the movie, is a black actor, probably one of the best black actors, and you know he's going to win an Oscar this year. He's going to get nominated maybe twice.
Terrence Howard?
Terrence Howard.
Now, is that the same guy who was in Private Parts?
No.
No. That was Howard Stern.
He was in this year. He did a great job, and thankfully he was in Crash this year because that's.
Hey, Eastside Dave.
After Zafura, John will be fab, rowing his boat to an Oscar. Go. How's your wife, Paulo?
Yeah.
Paulo, I don't want you to start this into Oscar blurbs.
No.
Please.
Now the thing is.
Here's Lloyd. You're on with Paulo.
Yeah, I wouldn't give you an Oscar for that. I wouldn't even give you 50 cents.
Terrence Howard. Let's get him established as a very excellent black actor. Could blow anybody off the screen. Always does. Steals the scenes every.
Blow him off in a gay way?
No, not there is a.
This year, Terrence Howard's going down on Oscar.
What do you mean by steal scenes? Because he's black?
No, he's a good actor. He steals scenes.
This year, it will be a blackout for Oscar.
And he's, you know.
Terrence, how would you like an Oscar?
Hey, Chris, you're on Ron and Fez.
Curtis Jackson will city tuck an Oscar away.
If I can understand, Terrence Howard, let's just establish who this actor is. He was in Hustle and Flow, which is a definite Oscar possibility this year. He's in Crash, which is definite Oscar possibility this year. I thankfully he wasn't.
Is he going to win 3 Oscars?
No, he's not going to win 3 Oscars. You can't win 3 Oscars. You can.
What if he ties with himself?
If he was even nominated.
It's been a tie. The winners are Terrence Howard and Terrence Howard.
If he was in Best Supporting Actor and Best Supporting.
Would you say that he's the best light-skinned black actor today?
He is light-skinned. That's not to disparage him. The black-skinned actors hate the white.
So a better actor than Colin Powell.
Wait a minute. What did you just say, Paulo?
I know there is conflict between the light-skins and the dark-skins.
How do you know this?
Because it was even mentioned in this movie. He was in prison with 50 Cent, and the problem
Why
is.
do you call him Fitty?
I can't get the 50. I keep trying to do it 50, and I can't talk.
Here's Wade.
Normally.
He saw the movie. Wade, you're on Ron and Fez.
Paulo, 50 Cent's going to get rich or die trying for the Oscar.
Paulo, please don't turn this into Oscar blurbs.
I'm not.
Please, and I'm begging the listeners.
If I could just say, there is
866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez. Not today. Not here.
Paulo, how about one week where we just hear about the movies?
Yes, there is a nude wrestling scene in the showers in prison. Now, so keep it. It's not a gay.
50 Cent, I knew you'd win an Oscar.
Exactly.
This year, 50 is bomb fucking Oscar.
Okay, so Terrence Howard is light-skinned, and he even mentions the fact that sometimes he doesn't get the respect from the brothers because he's light-skinned and as a character.
That's how I've been. They won't accept me because I'm so light-skinned.
You're really light, though.
He's even crazier than some of the other guys, okay? He turns out to be 50.
Crazy like a fox. Hey, Jim, you're on with Paulo.
50 Cent will get an Oscar or die trying.
Please, Paulo.
Fez's Oscar blurb. I don't understand because I'm trying to talk. I can't even talk about Terrence Howard.
Brian, you're on with Paulo.
50 Cent will get the Oscar or die trying. Geek.
Paul, Bobby, you're killing me. I see you losing the strap over there. And I go to Harry. I go, why doesn't Bobby have any help there?
Okay.
He goes,
again,
Fez gave me something to do, and I have been weighed down with it. I'm cutting something up for Fez.
Oh, so it's my fault.
Apparently something you need for your home project, which I don't think should take place during work. It's wrong.
And again, this film was directed by Jim Sheridan, who is an Irish director. Did in America. He did My Left.
Irish, he'd win an Oscar.
He's In the Name of the Father. My Left Foot. All these great Irish films. So now he's a white Irish director doing this film and does a great job. And I don't think there's a problem with that at all. And if anything, he doesn't intrude on the material.
Hey, Richard, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Polo, 50 Cent's going to get all locked up with the Oscars.
I think he should go to prison for a lot of the crimes that are reported in this film that he didn't go to prison for in the first place. I mean,
it's just a film.
Yeah,
it's not
so
real.
That's the thing. He's going to say, oh yeah, this is not true. This is not my real life. I didn't. He's trying to have it both ways. I mean, this is my life, and oh no, I can't. I didn't do that. Yeah, because it's right there.
All right. So did you like this film or not?
Yeah,
I
liked it. I liked it actually. I mean, he's not going to be an actor. It's like Eminem. They do their life story and that's it, and then they.
What about Elvis?
Well, Elvis did. He did acting, but I mean that was back in the 50s. That was different. It was different back then. I don't know. I mean, a lot of people did the rock and roll movies, and then he just kept it going. So I mean, as far as Zathura, which I know Fez is behind 100%, and it's a great, great movie. And I would say, that it's not going to beat this movie as far as the box office this week. You've also got Pride and Prejudice with Keira Knightley.
What about Jonah Bobo? That's Fez's little buddy. He's 8 years old. He's in this film.
Oh.
And
is he
He's the cute one. Out of the two kids, he's the cute one.
He's the little brother. I thought you saw the film.
Yes, I know, but he's a new actor. I can't keep all the little kids' actors' names. I mean, this is his first.
What about this? This year, Jonah will be swallowed by Oscar.
And you got Tim Robbins in a small.
We'll talk about Jonah Bobo.
Okay.
That's Fez's buddy.
He's very cute. He does a great job. There's two brothers in the film. Tim Robbins is the father. Divorced.
He hasn't seen it.
He hasn't. He's just telling you everything that I saw in a commercial last night.
Hold on. I have seen.
I will not hold on, sir. You did not see this movie. I won't.
What do you want me to do? Give you the ending? Is that the only thing that ever sounds?
I want you to review Jonah Bobo's part.
I understand.
And all you keep saying is he's a son and there's a brother and a father named Tim Robbins.
And the house goes into space. Wait, I'm doing Patty now. Sorry, Patty.
Establishing the relationship. The brother is a 6-year-old and a 10-year-old. Tim Robbins is the father. He's a divorced father. They're in a crappy house because of the.
I know all this from the commercial.
Review
the boys' performance.
The performance is great. I mean, what else do you want me to say? He's a little late.
What's great about it? Name a scene that he was great in.
That isn't in the trailer.
That's not in the trailer. Well, first of all,
this should be your blurb. Oh, Zathura, I never saw it. Yeah.
First of all, how much?
I live a lie.
I don't think I even saw Tim Robbins in the trailer. What trailer was Tim Robbins in?
He's in the trailer where he's telling the kids to behave while he runs to the office.
The trailer is 30 seconds, and Tim Robbins.
All right, Fez has seen this film at a preview. Fez, give him a question that only a person who saw the film would know.
Exactly. All right, what is the mean word that Jonah Bobo yells out at his brother? What does he call him at the beginning of the film?
I have to remember every line.
Yes, you're the fucking reviewer.
Okay, first of all, I can give you some specific things that happened. So I don't remember what he yelled at his brother exactly, but I know that he threw a ball at him.
The last film.
That's in the commercial.
The last film this guy saw was Play Misty for Me. That's the last time he sat through a film.
And then he married her.
The early scenes that are not in the freaking
Before
commercial.
Clint Eastwood ever had tits. That's when Paulo stopped watching movies.
I see called Kiss, Kiss, Bang, Bang.
What are you talking about?
Paradise Now, an Iranian.
Pat, you're on with Paulo.
Yes.
I see John heading down the right Favreau road for Oscar.
Favreau for Oscar.
Early scene.
Polo, you probably don't know this. John Favreau directed the movie
I
Zathura.
said that. When I started, I said Favreau. I said
You wouldn't know because you weren't there to see the credits.
I saw first of all, the trailer. There's 30 seconds of material. How can I describe extensive scenes? I can describe every scene in the movie. It starts with them playing ball at the beginning of the movie. Is that in the trailer? It's not. Is that in the trailer?
Yes.
Playing the ball. They're going to show playing ball in the trailer. They got 30 seconds, and it's almost a 2-hour movie.
Hey, Don, you're on Ron and Fez.
I just want to say I enjoyed Zathura the first time it was out when it was called Jumanji.
Now, first of all, it's by the same author. The guy did the book for Jumanji, and it's a similar premise. It's also the guy who did the book for Polar Express.
It's the same movie. Let's just take Jumanji up in space.
It's not the same movie. It's similar, but I think
we can make it home safe.
I think it's a more entertaining movie than Jumanji, first of all.
Well, that's not hard to do. That thing was a piece of shit.
And I thought Jonah Bobo is a great
Jonah. His name is Jonah.
Jonah. What kind of name is Bobo in the first place? I mean, is that
Jewish, you racist.
It's not Bobo. Bobo is a clown name.
What kind of name is Polo?
Polo me Bobo.
Now you pick on me. Okay. The thing is,
don't come in here with your anti-Semitic reviews.
I didn't think he was Jewish.
The last movie he liked was fucking Will to Power, the fucking Adolf Hitler story.
The early scene, Tim Robbins is playing ball.
Tim Robbins or Tim Roth?
Tim Robbins.
Well, you said that Tim Robbins was in Reservoir Dogs, and that's a lie, my friend.
No, and he never said that. And Tim Robbins is really good in this part.
Hey, Anki, you're on Ron and Fez.
Oh, please, 50 Cent doesn't get derailed on his way to the Oscars.
Yeah,
Paulo, enough of that movie, please.
Aniston movie, which is derailed, but I mean, I want to.
Jay, you're on with Paulo.
That I've seen this movie.
Yeah.
Hey, will Timothy B. Robbins and Oscar away for 50 Cent?
He steals his scene.
Why do you laugh like that, Polo?
I'm sorry.
Well, when you think about it, Oscar is a little Iron Man.
And yeah.
Who?
And Tim Robbins steals his scenes in this movie.
Steals whose scene?
His scenes. Robbins' scenes. Steals.
Why would he steal? He's already in the movie.
Well, because he's very good in this film. In a short.
Well, he's an adult. The other people are kids.
Yeah, and so what? What about that little blonde girl with no teeth? She steals all her scenes.
She's no Tim Robbins. Alex, you're on Ron and Fez.
George Bobo's gonna get an Oscar.
See, now they're gonna.
He's from Cali. He doesn't really know how to do it.
Bobo.
Some of the
He just wanted to yell.
Yeah, some of the newer people haven't completely figured out how to do an Oscar blurb.
Okay.
Neither is Polo, our reviewer.
Okay.
Fezzy, what do you got Harry working on?
I gave him, like he should have this already. I just brought it in case he needed it. I brought in the CD of the God Warrior, the Woman from Trading Spouses, Part 2 last night on Fox.
Isn't it Trading Spaces?
If you ask Harry, yes, it is.
So that's it, Polo?
No,
you didn't see any
that's
films
not
this
it.
week,
Well,
and we're
first of
done.
all, I feel very offended. Fez,
You're offended. You're trying to pass yourself off as someone who sees movies and reviews them.
Now, try and say.
Maybe he needs a couple weeks with Master Poe.
Let me just.
I agree.
The original scenes, they play the ball. The father's playing.
Notice how, all right, he's acting like he saw this movie, but notice how he can only describe the opening scene.
Because I have to start somewhere. I'm not going to give you the ending. I want to describe
You didn't stay awake that long.
a continuous.
Hey, Wade, you're on Ron and Fez.
He's an architect.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
Oh, Tim Robbins. He's
They're gonna steal the Oscar just from the trailer.
Tim
that
Robbins
one's really on my nerves, Polo.
designs cars. Is that
In real life?
He designs cars. Is that in the trailer?
I believe so.
No, it isn't.
Polo, the only thing you see is the bottom of a popcorn box.
And that's his dick sticking through.
I
He pulls that old joke on himself, where he sticks his own dick through there and he's getting popcorn.
Nobody
What
knows
is that?
that way.
What is that?
Oh, me.
Plums? How did I get plums in here?
I understand, but that way I could have fun and watch the movie as well.
Don, you're on with Polo.
Hey, John.
50 Cent drops his soap on a rope for an Oscar.
Okay.
Polo, seriously,
we
cut
gotta
out the fucking Oscar blurbs or I'm stopping the show.
Jennifer Aniston is in Derailed. It's a very ugly, nasty little thing about infidelity. She's a married woman. He's a
Would you
married...
say this? And the sun also rises for an Oscar.
And you've got Aniston, you've got Clive Owens, and you've got a nasty French guy, Vincent Cassel. He's been in the last thing he was in, I think. Was
Would
that
you say this? I think they're Owen Clive and Oscar.
I mean, if you saw Fatal Attraction, were afraid to cheat on your wife, you'll really be afraid to cheat on your wife after this movie because very bad things happen. And it's just a very ugly, unpleasant experience from beginning to end. Because
I didn't even understand in Fatal Attraction. Why didn't he just beat the fucking dog shit out of her the first time she started her shit up?
Because he was a gentleman.
Right. But why would... And then the other thing is, you call up your wife, you go, hey, I banged this chick last night. Now she's fucking going crazy.
Yeah, okay,
keep an eye on the rabbit.
If you can establish that works out. But I'm just saying...
My movie would have lasted 6 seconds.
I'm just saying it's a deterrent. It was a deterrent against infidelity. That movie and this movie is.
That was a quick movie, but it was so lifelike.
It was so real. He beat the fuck out of that chick.
And there's a lot of violence in this movie. And Jennifer Aniston is no longer America's sweetheart.
What happened?
She does. She just has a lot of bad things happen in here, and she uses. It's just bad.
Would you say this? Aniston, my aim is true for an Oscar.
No real nudity, but.
Hey, George, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Paulo forced his wife to have multiple abortions, and all of the dead babies could have been named Oscar.
Okay, let's stop the Oscar, please.
Would you have done that?
How many times did you force your wife to have an abortion? 2.
It was clearly.
And the last one, you didn't even give her a ride. You made her take the subway home.
We were not meant for this.
You made her get it on a subway.
This is not clearly. I was not
of sound mind
suitable, and she was not suitable, and so.
So, what was your favorite film all weekend? Derailed?
No, Derailed is just a horrendous experience. I mean, if you want to, it's a thriller, and I guess.
Hey, Colin, you're on Ron and Fez.
Jennifer's gonna ride Derailed to the Oscars.
There's also two rappers in this film, Exhibit and RZA, I guess, RZA. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correct. Exhibit.
Pino, you're on with Paul O.
Jennifer Aniston is stunned.
What?
He's stunned. And is stunned.
Oh.
He couldn't fucking do it. I got in there somewhere there was a root word.
Thank you.
I think he's dead. I think he died.
All right, Paulo, let's just give up.
All right, Pride and Prejudice is Keira Knightley.
You can't review films. It's not going to work anymore.
Also, Kiss
Stalker Patty, you become the new movie reviewer.
Stalker Patty, I want to hear about movies and different candies at the concession stand, different chocolates that are available.
And there's also a very small Palestinian film about suicide bombers called Paradise Now, which I know nobody's seen.
What else would it be about?
Well, who wants to watch a fucking movie about them?
A Day in the Life of Two Suicide Bombers.
What happened with this yesterday?
I wonder how it ends.
I know how it ends. Boom, goes the dynamite.
Well, I'm not gonna
and the last line of every film with these guys.
And boom goes the dynamite.
And boom goes the dynamite. I Fez, there was that attack in Jordan, right?
Yeah, several people dead, and Al-Qaeda talking about taking full responsibility.
Right? Hundreds dead?
Yeah, at Jordan hotels.
Now, Jordan, that's the one with Queen Noor, the hot queen?
Right, yeah.
That's my favorite country over there.
Yeah.
Because it's a really bangable queen.
So.
Yeah, and there's probably a lot of white slavery over there, too, don't you think?
Why do you got to start? Why is everything black and white with you?
I'm just saying.
Earl, I'm sorry you had to hear this racist say this. Earl's people were in fucking chains for 400 years, and you're worried because one girl gets GHB and has to bang an Arab.
I'm just saying that is a big issue right now with the white slavery. I mean, I'm sure all kinds of.
Are they picking cotton? Are they working in the field?
No, it's.
Or are they sipping an occasional dick?
It's probably what's happened now. So what I'm saying.
So let's stop calling it slavery.
It's actually they got a new film being.
Slavery is when you're forced to build a pyramid.
Those things were huge too.
But I'm just
don't
saying,
seem so big anymore, do they?
No.
Skyscrapers now.
If you want to see a film that tries to humanize and understand the idea behind suicide bombers.
Are you now taking the terrorist over us, you anti-American son of a bitch?
not at all. I think the film is completely offensive. But I mean, this is the point. We don't understand these people, and I mean, I said last week, just blow up the rest of the world for all I care, because it's just uncontrollable.
No, you're speaking for Al Qaeda.
No, I said I'm all for the USA, this country, this land, and then this craziness.
This land is our land, Polo.
I know, and why are we involved in this mess over there? And then this is the thing: films like this, you try and understand the point of view. I mean, this is specifically about Palestinians and Israelis. It really doesn't involve the U.S. I mean, because that's one situation, and there's hundreds of these hotbeds all over the world that we're involved with. And why?
Why don't you just review films instead of
That is a film. And I wanted to talk about Kiss Kiss Bang Bang because it seems like they're expanding.
He wants to review foreign policy.
I'm not. It's every film. Your Life is a Movie is about every film.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang is Harry and Paulie hanging out together.
Yeah, it's Gay Perry, which is Val Kilmer and Robert Downey Jr.
Is this the gay cowboy movie?
No, that's Brokeback Mountain.
When is that coming out?
That'll be out towards the end of the year. It's off.
Isn't that a little redundant? A gay cowboy. You know what my nickname is for a gay cowboy?
What?
A cowboy.
Oh.
It's just enough. When you say cowboy, everybody knows you mean gay.
I'm not. I don't know. Some gay guys wear chaps. I know that, but I'm not sure if cowboys are gay.
How would you know that, Polo?
I'm aware that they like the leather chaps because it has a hole in the ass. That's all I know.
Speaking of hole in the ass, how's your wife doing? She okay?
She's. I got her well sedated at this time. I'm trying to do that every week. So.
You know what? Let's play that little Dueling Maniacs song that we had from yesterday. Let Paulo listen to it. What did we call that, Fez?
Dueling Psychos.
Dueling Psychos or something?
The God Warrior, the woman from Trading Spouses.
Is this a new one? Oh, this is just great.
Yeah.
Combining the efforts with Mrs. Polo.
That's great.
Please leave me alone.
Okay.
Please.
Dark Savage! I've given up to God! I'm a God warrior!
I'm just the biggest loser in the world.
Entire hell is Dark Savage too!
It's okay. It's not a good time.
Get the hell out of my house. In Jesus' name, I pray. I don't want someone with tainted anything in beliefs. I want those bastards put in jail. Everything's ungodly.
Obviously, he gives a more about you than anybody else.
Get him off the phone. I want no money. I want nothing. I want my God and I want my family.
Please leave me alone, please.
She's not a Christian.
What have they ever done for me that I should talk to them while I'm in the hospital?
She was tampering the angelic side and stuff. Get him off the phone. Gargoyles, psychics. Those f***ing sons of f***ing goddamn garbage. Doing anything with my family.
You're crazy.
She was tampering the angelic side and stuff. I want those bastards put in jail. Everything's ungodly. Get him off the phone. Yeah! They came to my house. Gargoyles, psychics.
Obviously, he gives a more about you than anybody else.
Ron Bennington, Fez Watley, The Ron and Fez Show.
XM202.
Hey, this is Jim Norton from the Opie and Anthony Show. Thanksgiving week, November 23rd through 26th, I'll be appearing at Caroline's on Broadway in New York City. It's on Broadway. I'll be appearing there, 212-757-4100. You can go for tickets. I will be appearing at Caroline's on Broadway. So, feel free to buy your tickets when you get a chance.
Ron and Fez show. Fez, I taped last night The God Warrior, but I didn't get the opportunity to watch yet. I watched Lost. And I wish I didn't, because the show makes me crazy every week.
Oh, yeah, Lost now. That they kill off a character.
Did you watch last night?
Yeah.
It's terrifying.
And
I kept thinking something was going to happen to the baby.
I felt like, I finally got all caught up. Then it looks like next week they're just going to start all over again with that other side of the island castaways, everyone from the rear end of the plane. Also, last night was the Trading Spouses. It was part 2 of the woman, Margaret Perrin from Louisiana. She traded places with a New Age mom from Massachusetts. So it was just part 2, and this poor woman was just losing it again. Especially by the time she finally got home, she was having a complete meltdown.
All right, let me hear some of the stuff that she was doing.
I think she's here. She's here.
No way.
Hey, Bonnie. You're so low. Oh, no. So dork-sided.
What?
Dork-sided. Not of God. It's not Christians. Did you not ask if she believed in God? She's not a Christian.
She could be believe in
It
God.
doesn't matter. She's tampering in dark-sided stuff. Yes, she did. The entire house is dark-sided.
She said her whole house is...
She is dark-sided, too.
So she came home very, very upset. And she had gotten to meet the New Age mom on her way back to her own home and her own family in Louisiana.
Did she like her?
She started crying immediately.
Right.
And told the New Age mom about all the problems she went through with her family.
Somebody told me there was a little anti-Catholic thing that came out, too.
I'm not so sure about that. I don't remember
Did you
it specifically.
see this at all, Paul Lowe? Did you even watch? All right, Fezzy, somebody from ronfez.net, I don't have the name right now. Do you know it?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Because I saw you give me that.
I remembered the Catholic thing.
Okay. We'll wait for a second because we have Margaret on right now. And somebody from ronfez.net gave us her phone number. This is the God Warrior, Margaret. Was it an anti-Catholic thing, Fez?
I think she was upset that she finally got the New Age family to go to church and they had to go to a Catholic church.
Okay. All right, we have Margaret on. Margaret, hi. You're on the radio
there.
now. How are you?
Doing good.
Last night was your big TV show. What did you think? How did you think it went?
I thought I wanted to change the channel and watch CBS Criminal Minds.
Yeah.
How did it go? It was kind of sad to me because I hated seeing myself so upset on there. And,
right.
But there were some good things that have come out of it. I got to watch Jeannie with my family, and I finally understood some of the things that they've been trying to tell me, that they didn't, talk about the things that bothered me, and that it was a good experience here. And I got to see an endearing side of her with my family, and I liked that. That was good.
So you think that maybe some of the folks from the dark side have things that they can offer? Some non-Christians have things that they can offer?
That really wasn't the whole. I mean, I think everybody missed the whole point of why I was so upset.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't about what they were doing. They could do whatever they want. I didn't go over there to minister to them.
Right.
But what happened was, those things bothered me, and it wasn't like I had a squeaky clean thing where I've never done these things before. I told them
you've
I
had
a
some
bad
wild
experience.
stuff. Yeah.
And I just didn't want any of these things around me.
Right.
They offend me, and I don't want to talk about them. Could we do other things? And you just don't see how many times I asked that and how it kept coming up.
Now, when you say you're a God warrior, what does that actually mean?
Well, I became that, sir, while I was there.
Mm-hmm.
I prayed more in that week that I was there than I have in my whole life. And maybe it was a test for me, too, because I had the most uneasiest feeling the entire week, and I probably should have left on Wednesday, but I prayed about it and I stuck it out.
Now, at first you said, I don't want that check. The check is from the dark side, which I was very proud for you for doing. I thought that showed a lot. They take their devil money and you chuck it back at them. Nobody in America is willing to do that for God anymore, Fez.
Margaret rebuked it.
Yeah.
In the name of the Lord.
I did.
Yeah. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
Have you heard back from your church where they're saying how proud you are for not taking that money?
No, I'm not talking to my church about this. No, this is not. That's not what it is. It's an individual thing, and that's how I felt then, and it's still how I feel like now.
Right.
But it wasn't just about this money being tainted. I wasn't going to let Hollywood buy me.
Right. That's good.
And that was part of it too. I say a lot of things that you don't see that I say, other than what you see.
You walked away with nothing. That I
Well-
love the fact that you did that. That's
well,
impressive.
Here's the deal, sir.
Mhm.
Part of that money was distributed to my family, and there was an argument that was still going on in my house that you don't see, which I'm glad you didn't see, okay, because it was between me and my family, and they just did not feel the same way about this money or about Jeannie coming into the household because they had a good experience.
Mm-hmm.
They felt like she totally embraced our family, and she walked away with something, and she felt a wonderful thing and got a lot out of this. And this was filmed in July, and I even called Fox and talked to them and told them, the next day they came in when I actually got to see how the money was distributed because we had to sign off on this. And I even asked them, look, we're in a disagreement over this. My family speaks their mind. I speak mine. You know, that's the way it is. My husband comes off as like the most passive person.
Right.
But you know what they did there? This was a year in working. Lots of money was spent prior to us doing this show. A lot of things have happened, and my husband felt like we did our part. I want to get paid for what I did. I'm looking at it as a job. I'm not looking at it like I did. Okay. And I asked them, could it be separated? Could they have their part and I not have mine? Because I don't want, that's their business.
I see. So you didn't take the money.
No, well, actually, after the Hurricane Katrina came, I did contact them, and I said, I have, like, my own ideas of what I want to do, because if I don't have surgery with the part that I get, I can do whatever I want with it, okay?
Right.
And I'm not going to say what I'm doing, but everybody will hear what I'm doing with my part. And,
I see. So that's good. And then I'm glad. I say maybe you take the devil's money and you do some good with it.
It's not the devil's money. This is rocket science money. But you know what? I don't know who the devil is anymore. They come in all different disguises. And I'm going to make this point. This was a good family. I've said this from day one. I like this family. We just had totally different value systems. And he could do his, and I can do mine. Just leave me alone on it. But it seemed like I was pushing mine on him all the time. That's not what was going on there. Everything went there.
So everything was all...
the sound effect crap is ridiculous, okay? I'm just a real person, and just all I do is profess I believe in God.
Us too.
Why do you think Jeannie had such a great time with your family and you were so miserable with hers?
Well, you need to come here and spend the week with us, and you'd see. You'd get the southern hospitality that you just didn't see on this show. I've had people from everywhere come to my house and stay a week. I've had a atheist exchange student that lived with me for a year. It wasn't like that.
Were you able to convert that person?
No, I didn't. He still doesn't believe in God. Wasn't trying. I just let him come in my household, and we just did our thing, and he's been back and spent his 18th birthday here, and he would love to come back and live here and go to college.
Good-looking kid, huh?
Pardon?
Good-looking boy?
Yeah, he's just a great kid.
Well, I'm glad it all worked out. I really am glad it all worked out for you.
Well, it didn't, sir. I don't know if it's such a compliment to be called William Hung and doing shebang or like.
Do you know that song, Shebang?
Yeah.
How does it go?
Look, I am the most humorous person there is. Ask me to pop the gator, I'll do it. But I cannot
Pop the gator.
sing. I know it's supposed to be over when the fat lady sings, but guess what? I'm not going to do that one.
Yeah. I think she's a lot of fun, Fezzy, and it didn't come off on the show.
It didn't. That's what the sad part about it was. I looked at that, and my friends were like, I don't know this person.
If you could have popped the gator on the show.
Well, you know what? I popped the gator at my party. I did pop the gator on the show.
Yeah.
At the summer solstice, in the kitchen, and even one of their friends did it, but they don't show that.
They don't show that. They made it seem like you weren't fun that night.
Yeah, I mean, they showed me not wanting to do the sticks, but it wasn't about just not doing the sticks. Someone had just came up to me and said it's not, do it, Marguerite. It's not like we're sacrificing kids.
Right.
Well, and then he comes up and asks me to do the sticks. You know, I mean, it's just the timing of it and the way it was all put together. It made it look like that.
Marguerite, what's your sign?
My sign. That's the most hilarious part. I actually do know my sign.
Yeah.
And my husband was asked what was my sign, and he said the wrong sign. I mean, I even at least know what my sign is.
Yeah.
I'm Pisces, the fish.
The fish. I thought so.
Well, okay.
Fish out of water in last night's episode.
Okay.
I'm doing a chart on you right now.
No, I don't. I really don't like that, sir. I've had all that done. I don't like any of that. And you, as well, know, and as some kind of common courtesy, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't push me on that.
I understand. Moon is an Aries.
I mean, I voluntarily came on here. I didn't have to.
I know.
Every time I've gone on a radio station, I've had to have two publicists on the line while they're listening, okay? So I've been very courteous about this.
And you've been very...
What's next for Marguerite Perrin?
I'm going to have dinner with my family.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm hopefully
today.
to get my telephone number changed because it has been
driving you
nonstop
crazy,
of terrible
yeah.
calls. My phone has been over the internet. The dance studio has been over the internet. Everyone has called. Child protection has been called. It's been a horrendous negative thing on my family, and it's just not fair because I have a good family, and I am somebody's mommy, okay?
Sure.
And people will take reality for what it's worth. There has been terrible injustice on certain things that were edited. That even that the other family, those boys were so good to me. Okay, you would think that those boys, their sons, Miles and Emmett, was just terrible. Okay, not the case.
They looked like they didn't want to go near you, like they were scared.
True. It's not true. I mean, before I left, Miles played the piano for me when he wouldn't play it on TV. He wanted to, and I didn't volunteer it. He volunteered to play it for me because he wanted me to hear him play, but he didn't want cameras.
So basically this show is all about lies.
It is about life.
Lies.
It is about life. Life?
Lies. They basically lied to us, the viewers.
Lots of deception.
Yeah.
And I think that you need to see why Margaret Perrin is crying on national TV and her hair's not combed and there's no makeup on and she's totally broken, okay? It wasn't Harry Potter books. That's not what disturbed me. There was lots of things happened, and whether the other family knew they were going on or what, I don't know.
You think the devil was there in their house, though?
I think that there was not enough God there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you got through to them on that part?
No, I don't. No, I don't. I think I did plant some seeds that I'll probably be dead before I ever see any harvest or anything of it. And
like Jesus.
That wasn't the point.
That same thing happened with Jesus.
Pardon?
The same thing happened with Jesus.
Yeah, maybe so.
He had to die for everything to start and grow.
I don't know. I don't think anything monumental happened. I just think that you know what? There's lots of things that happened that we actually got to talk about off taping.
You and the
They were just private, and we had just one conversation that Chris and I had, and I think it was a very good conversation, and I'm just going to leave it at that.
Sounds fun, though. It sounds like the whole experience was fun.
I think we ought to do it again, but I think the husband ought to change.
I see.
I'm not going. Let's do it that way. and wait, with one stipulation: I won't talk about God, and they don't talk about those things that they know that bother us. So we can have a wonderful time. Matter of fact, we had more things in common with this family. My family never figured it out what the opposites were until I got home.
Like in what way?
They didn't know what the conflict was because there wasn't any. Because they were still trying to figure out why they put us with this family. There's no conflict here.
Uh-huh.
They never got it until I got home.
Is your one daughter Ashley still doing hypnosis?
Did I want Ashley doing hypnosis?
Yeah. No, is she pursuing that still?
No, she fell asleep. I mean, she really did fall asleep. And, I don't know all about hypnosis. I really don't know about all these things, okay? I just don't want someone to believe like what I have been exposed to in what I was told how they believe, to put anybody under subconscious state. That's just, I don't know. I don't know about all that. Okay?
Marguerite, I'm going to read something to you. By the way, this is Marguerite, the God Warrior, who was on
Trading Spouses last night.
Fez, please don't interrupt me when you see me saying something. Trading Spouses last night. Marguerite, I'm going to read something to you, and you tell me what you think about it. The devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind. He was way behind, and he was willing to make a deal. When he came upon this young man, sawing on a fiddle and playing it hot, the devil jumped up on a hickory stump and said, "Boy, let me tell you what."
You waiting for me to comment?
I guess you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player, too. And if
And?
you'd care, I'd take a dare. I'll make a bet with you.
Oh, you still thinking? Okay, it's a song.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you saying? Are you waiting for me to
Now, you
comment?
play a pretty good fiddle, boy, but give the devil his due. I bet a fiddle will gold against your soul because I think I'm better than you.
I think Oprah's calling me.
He said, "My name's Johnny, and it might be a sin, but I'll take you bet you're going to regret I'm the best there's ever been." Marguerite? Oh, we lost her. Call her back.
We're just getting to the good part.
Yeah. Call her back. You got to feel for a little bit when you find out, Fezzy, you know. She doesn't sound ape shit crazy.
Yeah, I noticed last night when they would cut to a scene with the New Age mom,
Yeah.
it would be some real nice, pretty, lighthearted music.
Yeah.
And then when they would cut to a scene with Marguerite, it would be very sinister and they would show a full moon.
I know. And again, they act like the Christians are the lunatics of the world. I guess she got scared by the Charlie Daniels band. I guess so. Kind of surprising.
Yeah. You think she'd enjoy a little CDB?
This should be playing out of her truck as she's driving around down there. So at the end, she did take the money, huh?
She took the money. Some of it went to the dance studio that her daughter ran, and some went for her gastric bypass surgery.
All right, she won't get back on with us. She don't like the Charlie Daniels stuff?
When he came across this young man sawing on a fiddle and playing it hot.
I don't blame her.
And the devil jumped up on a hickory stump and said, "Boy, let me tell you what. I guess you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player too. And if you'd care to take
We'll take a
dare,
break
I'll make
here.
a bet with you."
Earl, there's some nice pizza. Aaron brought it from ronfez.net.
No, there isn't.
They went through 4 pizzas that fast?
You know this room. They love to eat.
The locusts.
4 pizzas disappeared? That's
I
hysterical.
had one slice. I went to get a second slice. Like, it's all gone. I mean, what, they inhale it?
They're hungry boys.
And they're growing.
I'm looking at Paulie is working on Aaron's security stuff, and Poe is standing right behind him.
Oh, he's in boot camp now.
Yeah.
Now he is in a world of shit.
I am in a world of shit. Hey, this is weird. Look at the ad that's on TV right now, Fez. Jarhead. And we'll be talking with Anthony Swolford. Coming up in a few moments. Jarhead is his story. It's the story of his life, of when he went in the first Gulf War, what it was like to be there, what it was like to come home, what it's like to be a young Marine. We're right back, Ron and Fez.
We now rejoin Ron and Fez's 1,000 Reasons to Hate Utah. Reason 515.
Their big, salty lake.
Reason 516.
All the damn Jell-O eating.
Reason 517.
They have a senator named Orrin.
Reason 518.
Bucktooth Donny Osmond.
Reason 519.
That stupid bring 'em young or don't bring 'em at all joke.
Reason 520.
Bucktooth Marie Osmond.
Reason 521.
They disappointed us, and they found Elizabeth Smart.
Reason 522.
Bucktooth and fat Jimmy Osmond.
Reason 523.
The nickname Utes.
Reason 524.
All the deaf Osmonds. Oh yeah, and they're Bucktooth.
Reason 525.
Polygamy, where every single wife is ugly.
Reason 526.
The fucked up 2002 Winter Olympics scandal.
Reason 527.
The Mormon Tabernacle Choir.
Reason 528.
That big idiot, Merlin Olsen.
Reason 529.
Inbred.
We'll be back with more of Ron and Fez's 1,000 Reasons to Hate Utah. Ron and Fez. XM202.
Yep, it's the Ron and Fez show. We'll be talking with the author of Jarhead, Anthony Swolfert, in just a little bit. Earl, did you read the book?
Yes.
Did you see the movie?
Have not seen the film yet.
I read the book, haven't seen the film yet either. The reviews for the film were kind of mixed. I thought the book was excellent, though, and absolutely honest about the problems that the guy went through.
I think it was perfect in describing the hypocrisy and just that sense of waiting. You know what I mean?
Well, what did Tom Petty say?
The waiting is the hardest part.
That's what Tom said. Earl's upset with the whole staff today, too, Fez. Who's on your nerves the most, Earl? Was it Paulie?
A tie between Paulie and Harry.
Yeah. What did Harry do that got on your nerves?
No, we're just not on the same page, it seems.
Harry, give me the person's name who sent us that woman's Marguerite's number. I want to give him a plug. But this is the funniest thing. I say to Harry, I go, get that number for Marguerite, because Fez was talking about it. And he goes, I don't have it. I go, Earl has it. After I tell him that, I could look out this window. I see Harry with 2 slices of pizza, 1 in each hand, just enjoying himself instead of getting a hold of her. All right, what's the name here, Harry?
I only have the email address on there. I didn't see the name.
Well, give the guy's email name. You know how people do online?
Kind of a screen name deal?
Yeah. Like, we say Eastside Dave and...
Richwell69
yeah,
is the person who sent that in.
I don't want people to have to write to him. Just Rich. Would have been fine. Big thanks to Aaron for swinging by today and bringing us 4 pies that just disappeared from Two Boots. Great pizza joint here in New York City.
Earl, is that why you're upset, too? You only got 1 slice?
Yeah, I'm a little bummed.
Earl, you got to be on the deal. You know what? The funny thing is they made those guys wait for me to come out and have a slice before they could get it. And I go, oh, you guys don't have to do that. If we're on the air, just help yourself to whatever lunch comes in. And in the meantime, it all just disappears.
I mean, vanishes. It's not even eaten.
Yeah.
It's vanquished.
I'm telling you right now, I'll put Harry in as number 1 because I saw him eating with 2 hands, a slice in each hand.
And I believe he was trying to hold a piece between his toes so he'd get a 3rd slice in his gullet.
All right, so we'll be talking a little Jarhead. You didn't see the movie yet either, Fez?
No, I did not.
You saving yourself for the gay cowboy movie when Jake Gyllenhaal does that?
I am going to be there opening day.
To
midnight.
To me, you know what the best name for a gay cowboy is?
What?
Cowboy. That's all. Just a cowboy. Because they all seem gay to me.
Everyone?
To me, they do. With the hat and the spurs, the jingle jangle jingling, it's just the big belt. It's just a gay look to me.
Even like on Bonanza and stuff?
Absolutely Bonanza. Not a lot of chicks on Bonanza. Were there, big man?
No.
Thank you. First of all, I want to thank this guy, Rich. He just called in. Rich, appreciate it, buddy.
Hey, guys, no problem.
Thanks for sending that number.
Thanks for producing, Rich.
That's a little Google search right there.
Yeah, it would take a Google search, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we were having a little fun last night. My buddy called as Deacon Jones.
As Deacon Jones.
Yeah, and I called as Reverend Lovejoy from The Simpsons.
And she was going with the whole gimmick?
Yeah, she was falling for it. And
Clergy from all over the country calling her.
And I know Paranoid has interviewed her for CosmicCircus.com.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
So you guys can check that out.
Hopefully Perry got saved.
Yeah. All right, thanks, Rich. We appreciate it, buddy.
No problem, guys. Take care.
I was hoping I could read the entire song to her. But she decided that was evil somehow, huh?
You lost me second verse. I just got up and turned my back to the wall. I just could not do it. You know she was just totally dumbfounded.
She did not want that devil going down to Georgia. It's just too close to Louisiana.
So when you think there's evil coming out of Charlie Daniels, who's also a born-again, I don't know whether you know that or not, but he takes his song and fucks them up, his old songs. he doesn't like to sing "Gets High in the Morning" or whatever the hell he used to sing. He changes it around.
Even that song is taking on the devil.
All right, what's going on in Iraq now, Fez? As we're waiting to talk with Anthony.
Bad poll numbers for President Bush again on Iraq. 57% believe that President Bush deliberately misled the people to make the case for war.
So 57% of the people believe that there was no weapons of mass destruction. He just made it up.
Yeah, that weapons of mass destruction, all manipulated.
Yeah.
All scare tactics. Like he should be hosting the show Scare Tactics to get us to invade Iraq.
Right.
57% there's approval rating in this new NBC Wall Street Journal poll down to 38%. All lows across the board, every category. All new lows in that poll for the president.
But, you know, when people are basically saying you're just a big liar and you got people killed over it, that's the bizarre part.
Yeah, that's not even, support for the war obviously down, but you lied to get us there.
Yeah.
So that's totally changing up. Also, a second lawyer in the Saddam Hussein trial gets assassinated this week.
Wow. Now, these are not the prosecutors, which would be even weirder. Then Saddam's behind it. This is some people that are angry that he even gets defense.
Yeah, so this is Saddam, and of course there's like 7 other defendants in this one big trial where they all sit in the giant playpen together. So 2 of these defense lawyers one kidnapped, then they found him shot dead. This one just assassinated, shot outright. So they're already down. This thing is supposed to pick back up again, the trial at the end of the month. They're already down 2 attorneys.
You know, and when you're thinking to yourself, I really care about a republic, I care for democracy, you can't be for that and against defense lawyers. That's the whole big point of what we do here. When people are always saying they hate trials and they wish that we could just kill rapists.
Well, the president, if this trial ends up getting moved out of Iraq, like to the Netherlands or Sweden or something like that, some international court.
I would like to see Swedes on the jury, though.
Just a very pale jury.
Just trying to understand the whole thing.
And this is going to look bad for the president, because his whole thing now, ever since catching Saddam, is let the Iraqi people justly try him.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that's been one of his big things. So, not saying death penalty or anything, but let's leave it to the Iraqi people, because he knows that's a death penalty waiting.
Sure.
So this is going to be another defeat for the president if this trial ends up getting yanked out of Baghdad.
He needs a big win. But right now, the president could use a really big win, Fezzi.
Saddam could use some lawyers, or at least bulletproof vests, some body armor for them.
How would you like to get the phone call? Hey, how would you like to be my lawyer? The last 2 were murdered.
You're the public attorney for everyone. You have to go where you're assigned. You get Saddam.
Yeah, I don't know how we come up with the lawyers that we have. You know, I mean, I don't know how they got the gig or who's paying them.
Yeah, and it's lawyers are great because, you know, the guy that Saddam's got, he's been on 60 Minutes and stuff, and it's been totally, no, he did nothing wrong.
No, yeah.
You know, they immediately believe their client, no matter who it is, whether it's some guy who knocked over a liquor store or Saddam Hussein. There's no problem buying their story and selling it back.
Yeah, but, you know, you even got to say to yourself, too, is like, is there any time that one of these lawyers goes, yeah, I'm taking care of this fuckhead, it's really uncomfortable? They're always like, no, it's a pleasure for me to be standing here with Charlie Manson. A guy like this, wrongly accused.
And Mr. Manson is looking forward to his day in court.
He can't wait. He wants to see the pictures of the massacres.
Finally, Mr. Hussein will get to tell his story. I'm sorry, President Hussein.
Hey, Louis, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Louis.
What's up, Ron?
Hey,
what's up, Ron? What's up, Fez?
Go ahead, buddy.
Hey, listen, I just picked up the bootleg for Jarhead. If anyone wants it, they could email me at bigh1014 at yahoo.com.
What did you think of the film?
I haven't even seen it. I just bought it from this Chinese lady that just walked by.
Uh-huh. Oh, you didn't even watch it at all. You were just trying to steal it.
That's it, basically.
Okay.
F Grady, like.
All right, see you later.
Enjoy the quality there. That should be good.
What's your all-time favorite war movie, Fez?
Favorite war movie is Full Metal Jacket.
Really?
Yeah, Full Metal Jacket,
It's
definitely.
because we just talked with Matthew Modine?
That's part of it, but when I went back and watched it again, I loved it again.
I have a difficult time with that one because, to me, boot camp looks scarier than Vietnam. Bobby, you want to throw yours in here? You're a big war movie fan. As you wear your belt, he has trouble moving around with his big belt on.
I love Platoon, loved Apocalypse Now, but Saving Private Ryan I thought was just great. It was a story behind it too.
Sure.
It was sweet.
Yeah, it was. It was like a war movie for girls when you just see the cute pinup boys getting shot one after another.
Tom Sizemore was great in that movie.
Let me check with Earl. Earl, what's your all-time favorite war movie?
Without question, Apocalypse Now.
I'm going to go with you.
It's
Right
just-
now, Earl, you may be taking a look at that belt. You haven't won it yet, but I think you got your eyes on it. Apocalypse Now.
Oh, no, we may have a number one contender.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
No, it just captures the good, the bad, and the ugly. And the director's cut is amazing because it has all the restored scenes with
the director's cut goes on for days. I watched that once, and they're just like French people, and I couldn't even follow it anymore.
the whole French plantation scene is a little bit unbearable, even though you get to see a little teat. But
it's like taking a tour of duty.
But the scene with the Playboy bunnies was pretty funny, where because the documentary on the making of that movie is a complete movie unto itself. It's a miracle that movie even got done.
Hey, Elmer, you're on Ron and Fez.
What's going on, buddy?
Hey, buddy.
You guys are talking about your favorite war movies. Mine actually is, if you want to call it a movie, it was the Band of Brothers series.
You know what was weird? I was out in L.A., and I'm staying at a hotel, and they had flown out a bunch of the real guys that were portrayed in that. And they were all like older guys, but some of them are still wounded and all from World War II. And I actually, I could barely even look at the guys. I'm like, here's people that really have done something, for the country with their life. And here I am, hey, having a great time in L.A., kind of wired. I got that whole I've been out here too long thing going on. Steve, you're on Ron and Fez.
Apocalypse Now. Are you kidding?
Yeah, it's the major one. It's the major one. Mark, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, just my favorite wartime movie is Platoon.
It's a great-ass movie. It really is.
Yeah, I think that's the most realistic one ever made.
It probably is the close to being the way it actually was. And that's the one that people kind of probably forgot about that. Pop for a lot of the Vietnam veterans where they went to that, not exactly Apocalypse Now going, hey, that's what it's like. But Platoon brought a lot of debate up. And it came out probably around the same time as we got the Veterans Memorial in D.C., and it kind of forced people to look at those veterans.
You're right. That did seem to have people talking about Vietnam again.
Yeah. Hey, Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Good.
Hey, I think you're missing the best war movie of our time is Stripes.
Stripes. That's the way
great army movie, but I don't think a war was going on.
I don't think it's even a great army movie, Fez. That's just that's like saying Cinderella is a great movie, or Big Daddy shows the way it is to adopt a kid. It's a comedy. That's all.
That was the Cold War they were fighting in that one.
Yeah, and I think it's the only film that you'll ever see Bill Murray with a machine gun. I'm not positive, but I think that's the way that it went. Here is John. John, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, how you guys doing today? What about either The Great Escape or The Big Red One?
All right, let's go to The Big Red One. Samuel Fuller directed, wrote, fantastic movie. They forced him to cut it into small pieces. Did that ever come out in the director's cut, Earl?
Yes. What's their critic's name? Richard Schickel pretty much helped to reconstruct the film.
From Time Magazine?
From Time Magazine. He helped to reconstruct it to. It wasn't exactly the way Sam Fuller wanted because he's dead now. But,
right.
I mean, they made him cut it by almost like 60% when it came out.
And I don't know whether you've ever read anything about Sam Fuller. He was kind of almost like the Quentin Tarantino of his time. He made these things. But when he was in The Big Red One, which was, the outfit that he was in World War II, they were basically on the front line for years. Years went by where he would be in Africa and then Italy and just constantly being on the front line, and years went by, the stuff that this guy saw. Unbelievable.
And his group liberated the concentration camps. So he had like a first-hand account of imagine seeing those bodies for the first time.
Just not even prepared. You're the first one looking in.
Yeah,
but imagine thinking I could be shot and that feeling going on for 2 fucking years with barely any breaks at all.
Yeah, just not a moment's peace.
Yeah, I think a good day for them was when they got a fresh supply of, like, socks, when they were able to change their socks or something.
Hold
like
on,
that.
that's a good day for me too, my friend. So let's not act like anything has changed that way. Jason, you're on Ron and Fez.
Go Wolverines, Red Dawn.
Red Dawn. That was the kind of Russian war that a lot of the psychos in the country were hoping for.
Yeah, they came in through Canada.
That's the people who live up in the mountains somewhere and want to pretend what it's like to have to think that World War III is coming down at all times. They love that film. Don, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, without a doubt, I'd say Patton.
Patton was a very, very great film. It really was. And have you ever watched that one, Fez?
I've never watched Patton.
Absolutely weird things about it. He was a guy who, like, they were going through northern Africa, and he was a general. It's a real story. And he'd be like, wait, take this right. And he would drive him down these roads, and he would just get out of the Jeep, and he'd go like this. I've been here before as a Roman soldier. And
really?
He believed in reincarnation and always believed, according to the film anyway, that he had always been a soldier at different times.
No matter what life. He's got a spear, a gun.
The name of the book is Jarhead. There's also a film out by the same name. It's all about Anthony Swofford and what he dealt with during the first Gulf War. We have him online right now. Anthony, welcome to the Ron and Fez Show. How you doing, sir?
I'm really well, thank you.
Good to talk to you.
Good to talk to you. You're just talking about Patton. Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, we were talking a little bit about where the film Jarhead is going to fit in with some of the others. Were you happy with the film done in your book, which is basically about your own life?
Yeah, I think it's a great film. A really smart adaptation of the book. I mean, the screenwriter William Broyles and Sam Mendes, the director, had to necessarily compress details from the book, and they focus mainly on my time in the desert. But I'm very pleased with the movie.
Now, I didn't see the film yet, but I did read your book, and one of the reviews I saw for film were they were kind of angry that the film didn't take a political stance, but I felt like the book gave your political stance of the whole thing.
Yeah, and I disagree with the idea that the film doesn't. It's a subtle politics. I mean, it's guys at war in the desert, so you
Right.
can't have grunts with rifles in their hands getting ready to fight. So you're not going to flash to an anti-war march in California or debate in the Congress. And the politics here, I think, is the real acknowledgement that the Gulf War was fought with a true coalition, Arab nations united, overwhelming force, the Powell Doctrine, over 500,000 guys with boots on the ground ready to fight, and clear goals and clear exit strategy.
Now,
and that's all present in the film.
Right. When you went over there, you were basically at a fever pitch, and you stayed that way pretty much most of the time, right? You had been trained to be this killer. You were a sniper, and you really wanted to do your job.
I did, yeah. I joined the Marine Corps at 18 for various reasons, and one of them being a desire to serve my country. And there's a certain kind of young man who joins the Marine Corps, and what the film does really expertly is explain those young men and their lives, and it's what I attempt to do with the book, which is understand that 20-year-old me who had a sniper rifle in his hands in the desert, and we were expertly trained and motivated, and some of us had different complicated issues or conflicting ideas about why we were at war and what it was going to mean to us later. But regardless of all that, we were on the ground to fight.
Now, and you wanted to fight, you wanted to be part of it, but at a certain point, you were wondering if you're there for the right reasons, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, because we were there for a while training. We landed in country, and they said, "Okay, fellas, this thing is on." We were locked and loaded, and we were patrolling the desert, but nothing happened. The story was that Saddam was coming down with 150,000 guys and heavy armor, and we were going to be speed bumps between him and Riyadh. And so after a month, that didn't happen, and we fell into a training posture, a defensive and training posture rather than something offensive. And that afforded me, and some other men some time to think about what was going on and think about why we were there. And I think also, what it was going to mean to us in our later years.
Now, and so at a certain point, it changed for you. But going there, it seems like through your training, you had discipline, but at the same time, you guys were like a bunch of junkyard dogs almost.
Yeah, we were. I mean, we were Marines, and
Right.
part of, and we had some gallows humor. I mean, we were, highly professional and great at what we did. But because we were a sniper platoon and we were smaller, every Marine Corps infantry battalion has such a platoon, and it's somewhat, it's hot shots and cowboys in a way. We were the best shooters in the battalion. We were in the best physical shape, and we liked to showboat, because we were young and macho and full of bravado.
It was fun. I thought of you when I was reading the book. I thought of a conversation we just had with Matthew Modine not too long ago. He's got a book coming out about the film that he did, Full Metal Jacket.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I had brought up to him, I'm like, just watching the boot camp scenes was enough for me to say, wow, that's something I never want to be a part of. But somebody had called and said, watching those scenes made me want to join the Marine Corps. You guys watch the war movies to kind of get yourselves up.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I grew up watching those films. Before I joined the Marine Corps, I watched them with my buddies back in Sacramento, California. And then when we were in, they were, the Vietnam films were very much a part of our culture. We would quote from those films. We knew the language, we knew the swagger, and before going to war, we watched those films because they were, they helped get rid of our fear, and they also helped us to remain excited about this warfare, this epic narrative that we were about to step into.
Were the guys there expecting to get the order to go on to Baghdad and to take out Saddam?
We were, and I mean, we were prepared for a heinous fight. The intelligence that ended up being wrong, said that chemical weapons were going to be dropping on us, that we were going to lose 10 to 20,000 guys in the early days of the ground war, and that it would be a long, protracted battle. And that's what we trained for, and that's what we were prepared for.
Now, the whole support the troops thing, right? When people, some people speak out against the war, they're called not patriotic. Other people put yellow ribbons up on stuff. They're considered more patriotic. How does that reflect on a young Marine? What are you looking for from the country?
Well, the guy on the ground, with a rifle in his hand, which is who I was, those disputes don't really have a lot of play for them. They're on the ground with a mission, and they're fighting, and whatever's going back home culturally, and also the superstructure of the politics, the guys in suits that landed them there, it really loses importance.
Right.
And I've always, and I wrote this in Jarhead, and I always feel like those yellow ribbons and those disputes, those are important for the culture back home. Those are important things that need to be said, and and we need to be openly discussing why we're at war and how. But for the guy on the ground, it's of little importance.
No amount of debate back here affects them one way or another. They just have their own job to do, and basically they're not thinking about politics.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't. It was sometimes a part of our banter, but it didn't affect us one way or the other. Like whatever was happening back at home wasn't going to get us out of the desert. Like the thing that was going to get us out of the desert was fighting our way home, keeping each other safe, staying alive, completing our mission.
How have other Marines reacted to the book? Because I know some of the stuff you talk about, you guys drinking and fighting, and some of the more sexual things. It's more realistic than it is that kind of clean Marine look.
Yeah, I mean, Marines who are honest about who they were when they were young recognize themselves in the book, and they know that that's how they lived. it's a kind of starkly honest portrayal of the young men at war, which is not always the one that
Right.
Officially.
And in all honesty, it was no real difference than I was at 18, except for I wasn't in the Marine Corps, but I was doing all the same bad things that you guys got in trouble for. I was drinking till I drowned and chasing ass, and it's just it's almost why that 18 to 20-year-old thing. It's better to grab guys at that age because they're already half crazy.
They are, and they're pumped up, and their hormones are coursing, and there's a certain violence that's enjoyable, and there's a reason that 80% of the people in the military are age 18 to 24. It's a young man's game.
Right. And after 24, you start to think, what the fuck am I doing here?
I think so. Yeah, I want to settle down. I want to do something else. I mean, it's also for many people an honorable and a totally valid career, but the lifers live their lives differently than the young guys who are 18 to 24. The lifers have families and they're building something.
Sure.
They're building a career, which is different.
And some of the younger guys, they would be Vikings if they or pirates or whatever they could sign up to be.
Right.
Anthony Swalford wrote the book. It's Jarhead. The film is out now. Anthony, would you like to take some calls?
Sure thing.
There's some folks here, I guess, who also served in the First Gulf War. Or you can talk about what's going on now. 866-RON-0-FEZ, 866-RON-0-FEZ. Here is Turtle. Turtle, you're on. How you doing? Nice to talk to you again, buddy.
Go ahead, Turtle.
Hey, how doing, boys?
Yeah.
I was 3rd Tank Battalion, Bravo Company. We left the stumps. I think we were probably in the triangle, weren't you? You were there?
Yeah, that's where we spend most of our time.
Yeah. I was just, I was curious what happened to you afterwards, and, my wife wants to go see the movie, and I don't know if I want to take her because, some bad memories.
Is it tough for you to come home, Turtle?
No, the reception we got when we came home was pretty positive, and the conflict was only 100 hours long. It was just, there were some scary moments, but it was, all in all, it was scary, but it was just more boring than anything else.
Right, and that's pretty much what the book is about, too, that you go through both of those extremes.
Yeah, it's, George Orwell wrote in an essay on the Spanish Civil War, like the fact of bullets whizzing by your head, the fact of combat really doesn't change the day-to-day sort of misery and boredom of military life.
And again, the heat that you guys had to deal with,
can't imagine,
just ungodly.
No, to sort of circle back to Turtle's question or comment, it took me a few years to normalize after leaving the Marine Corps. I got out in '92, and I didn't start writing Jarhead until 10 years after the war had ended. And one thing that I hear from Gulf War vets and also their families is understandably, like, Turtle would have maybe some difficulty seeing the film, but my book, and I think the film does the same thing. It gives family members some perspective and some understanding about who these men in their lives were at 20.
And again, when you're trained to kill and take that out, how do you fit back into civilian life too? Was that difficult for you?
It was difficult. I mean, I left the Marine Corps, and 6 weeks later, I had a job back in Sacramento as a bank teller.
Right.
And one issue that I hear pretty regularly from veterans, and I've been talking to Iraq War veterans, is the feeling that it's difficult to trust people when you're on the outside, and that these people you served with were your protectors, and you protected them, and were at war with them, and those that kind of fidelity is difficult to find elsewhere. And for me, it was really just a matter of time of slowly normalizing and re-entering this kind of space that the civilian space that I hadn't ever been a part of as an adult.
But we occasionally, what happens is some guys come back, they can't handle it. You're always reading a story of a guy waving a gun around or killing himself, and I guess we really didn't even start to have that publicized to Vietnam, but it is the downside of this, right? Some guys don't react.
I don't, you know, I don't at all subscribe to the idea that, you know, guys come back from war and they're necessarily damaged. You know, I think some suffer battle trauma and others suffer serious issues with PTSD.
Right.
But that, you know, some people just deal with combat and stress better than others. And
It's almost like alcohol. Some people can handle it, and some people can't. Doesn't make one person stronger. It's just their makeup.
And also I think an issue is support systems upon returning as well are very important. You know, family and also social support systems, the VA, et cetera.
Are they there for you? You think? You think it's all set up well enough?
I think, you know, I've been talking to guys coming back now, and generally the appraisal that I'm getting from these Marines is that the VA is working, you know, fairly well. That they're streamlining a lot of these guys' requests, but that, you know, money-wise, of course, the VA could use more money. You know, they don't have enough counselors, and you know, that's something that we need to consider, because a lot of people have served over there now, over 1 million. I think over maybe 1.2 million have served and have cycled back into the country and are leaving the military, and you know, they're our neighbors now, and we need to think about them.
All right, here's Chris. Chris, you're on with Anthony. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, buddy.
I haven't disagreed with anything you've said so far, Anthony. I was a Marine over there, too. But reading your book, I just saw what I thought were a lot of exaggerations, tall tales.
Like what?
Swearing at officers, not shaving, stealing gear, stuff like that just kind of struck me as...
How do you answer that, Anthony?
Well, I don't think there's any swearing at officers in my book. In fact, I know there isn't. You know, I don't know what unit you served in, but I served in the infantry.
I was infantry too. We actually trained. It was 125. We trained with the 7th Marines right before the Air War.
Yeah, I mean, you know, there aren't any exaggerations in my book. I mean, we were young Marines at war, and yeah, you know, I mean, I learned to swear in the Marine Corps. What I always say. So, you know, I mean, I wrote about my time in the Corps, my time, you know, with a certain platoon, and it's, you know, it's an honest interpretation and an honest rendering of my time in the Corps.
Thanks for calling, Chris. Earl, you had something you want to add?
Hi, Anthony.
Hi.
The question was, how did the military react to the book?
I haven't ever received any official reaction. I've you know, never found that, but you know, I know that Marines are reading it, and that you know, I hear when I was on book tour, you know, in the past, I heard from Marines, and you know, what they see is a Marine Corps that they know that's, you know, changed somewhat over the last 10 years, but there's something immutable about the young men who fight and serve, and specifically, you know, I'm writing about Marines, young male grunts, and there's something, I think, generation to generation that's common. That's, you know, William Broyles, the guy who wrote the script. He was a lieutenant in Vietnam in, you know, the late 60s, and one reason that I really wanted him to write the script was because he knew me, and he knew the men that I wrote about, and he knew about, you know, the swearing, the prior caller who claimed that he thought there were some exaggerations. You know, Bill understood that world and that culture.
Here's Neil. Neil, you're on with Anthony Swofford. He wrote the book Jarhead. New movie out about it right now. Neil.
Yeah. What's up, guys? Big Ox Card Holder 155.
Hey, buddy.
Anthony, it's good to talk to you.
Thanks.
I had a question for you. I actually participated in the war. I flew about 76 missions, and I was wondering, were you guys aware on the ground about how massive the air assault was? And especially, I think it was January 14th, the night before the war actually started. How big were you aware of what was happening in the sky the night before the war started?
All right, thanks, Neil. I'll let him answer that.
Yeah, no, we not until we were on foot and really witnessed the damage of the air assault did we know just how major it was and just how kind of overpowering and deadly. And you know, we walked through these battlefields, and we were very aware that, you know, the guys in the air, you know, such as the last caller, really probably saved our lives. That
Right.
that they had really.
It was shocking to all of us. I mean, nobody in the world expected it to go off with such precision.
No, and also with such force. And,
Right.
That was the real. I mean, I was talking about the Powell Doctrine earlier with 500,000 guys on the ground, but another part of the Powell Doctrine was the overwhelming firepower, and that was at first for 6 weeks coming from the air.
We had never seen anything like smart bombs before, so that
Right.
footage was unbelievable.
No, I mean also later we realized that those smart bombs weren't so smart, that they were.
Right.
I think the percentage of the smart bombs that hit their targets was certainly less than 50%.
Now when you see what's happening in Iraq, what goes through your mind? What are you saying that some of us who've never been there?
Well, my first thoughts are with the people on the ground doing the fighting, because I too was once in the desert, and I too was once a combatant, and I understand what they're going through every day, and just hope that they're well trained, well equipped, and that whatever is happening here at the UN, elsewhere, that I think Americans learned a lesson from the Gulf War, and that was to separate the war from the warrior, which is a lesson that hadn't been understood during Vietnam, and I think that's important today as well.
And but it also feels like no matter what happens to the military guy, they will back the people who sent them. They're still at least appearing to back the president, although in your book you say that you don't really get to say what's on your mind.
Well, I mean, you don't. I mean, there's a great part in the film that was in my book was narrative, and it's Jamie Foxx's line where he says, I think my character complains about not having free speech, and Jamie Foxx, Sergeant Sykes, says, "You're a Marine. You pay for everything you say," and but there is freedom within the ranks to talk about politics and talk about ideas. That doesn't always filter up to the culture, but they're not automatons. They are discussing why they're there and thinking about it.
But it always appears to me that these guys, if anybody comes out against the war, they always feel like they need to file in behind the president. Maybe I'm wrong about that. It just seems the way it plays in the media, though.
Well, I think it is the way it plays in the media, and there's also we must understand. If you're there fighting, you have to believe in why you're fighting. You have to believe in the rightness of the fight, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to get out of the rack in the morning and go on that patrol through Ramadi if you thought it was of zero value.
You think we're over there for the right reasons now?
I think that when I talk about the book and the film, and I focus on what's going on now through that lens, I look at the young men and women on the ground, and I think about how they're being supported every day, how they're being equipped, and that my thoughts are with them fighting on the ground.
Right. And it seems like the equipment's never good enough, right?
It wasn't for us, and now it's a real it's criminal that there are men and women over there now who are still not equipped with the best equipment that they should have. That they're and that's something that's the fault at the Pentagon, and heads should be rolling somewhere because people are sent over there without the proper equipment.
And yet Rumsfeld said you fight the war that you have. That's all you do. Here's Mike. Mike.
How you doing?
You're on with Anthony Swalford. He wrote the book Jarhead, also a new film out about it. How are you, Mike?
Hey, I'm fine. Anthony?
Yes.
I'm an 85-41 secondary.
Oh, great.
And which is also a Marine sniper. He's right. Now, when we went over, did you get to go to the Kennedy Warfare Center over at Bragg?
No.
We had to go over there because I was attached to Second Force.
Okay.
So I had to go over there, and he's right. We had nothing as far as gear.
Right.
So liberation of gear, he's absolutely correct.
Right.
Let me ask both you guys, what does it feel like to be a sniper? What does it feel like right before you pull that trigger?
I'd like to hear what Mike says.
Well, you see, here's the deal about that. We were trained that it was a job. That's what we did. It was a job. You don't look at it from any point of view. If you did, you can't, snipers are personal. Now, Anthony can agree with me that we are looked at differently, even in the Corps. Am I correct?
Correct.
No matter
In what way? That you guys are just cold, kind of, or?
Yeah, they look at us like, well, they're murderers.
Right.
Did you get that, Anthony?
Well, I mean, we were definitely set apart from the rest, and our training was expert, and I mean, I never got the sense that that people thought of us as murderers. I think sometimes they thought of us as kind of crazy, but
because you can have no emotion out there at all, right? I mean, you have to be
Mike's right. It's
still.
a job, and it's you're behind the rifle, and you have your spotter, and you have a scope, and it's an expert weapon, and it's a vocation, and it's a really specialized vocation.
No, he's right about. Back in the day, because I was in from 75 to 80, and we had. You guys using what, the 43s?
The M40A1.
Okay, you're still using the 40A1?
Yeah.
We had a Redfield 3x9. That's all we had back in the day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, post 80 to 88, at Quantico they did a lot of work on the sniper rifle and really spent a lot of time just coming up with this thing that was really the best long distance rifle in the world.
I mean, when you're target shooting, it's so much fun. Does that kind of still hold on? I mean, there's something. Every guy kind of wants to feel like they're a great shot. It's something like bred into guys.
Okay, now let's clear this up. Now, Anthony, now you can agree with me. You had to be a high expert shooter to even get to sniper school. Let's start with that.
Sure.
Okay.
Right.
Now, the thing about sniper school, they already figured that you could shoot. So it was stalking, cover concealment, observation. Am I right, Anthony?
Oh, yeah.
The shots.
And, the sniper does more than shoot. I mean, the mission is to be the eyes and ears of the battalion commander. And
exactly.
And sitting on the rifle range, is different than, going out in the woods and taking some shots at beer bottles.
Right, because
it's sad. I would say it's satisfying when you hit your bullseye from 1,000 yards, but it's never fun, because it's work.
Right. Now, people don't understand. Now, in sniper school, most of the time your rifle was doped for 600 yards. Am I right?
Right. Well, we shot at like 8 and 1,000 a lot, but.
Yeah, but wasn't the original dope at 600?
Right. That's where yeah.
Right. Your original dope is at 600. So now a lot of people don't understand what 1,000 yards is. That's 11.5 football fields.
Yeah, amazing.
Okay, and you had to be consistent. And, like I said, most of our stuff, and everybody gets a bad view of a Marine sniper. Now, Anthony, you can agree with me, and we can clear this up now. No one has ever been accused or ever been killed outside the military by a Marine sniper.
I will let Anthony. Do you know that to be a fact, Anthony?
I think that's true. I mean, unfortunately, occasionally there are acts of violence out in the civilian world that they're by Marines. But I think the sniper is kind of a professional shooter who respects his rifle and respects the trade, and I think Mike's right on that point.
Although when it was happening like in Washington, D.C., the sniper serial killer, that was one of the first theories that was thrown out.
Oh, is that right?
Right.
Here we'll
it was wrong, but
yeah,
totally.
Here's Dave. Dave.
Yes.
Go ahead, buddy.
Hey, happy 230th, Anthony.
Hello.
Oh yeah, today's the Marine Corps' birthday.
Oh
yeah.
213, right?
That's right. 230th.
No, yeah, 230, November 10th, 1775.
That's right.
All right, thanks.
Doesn't look a day over 200.
Thank you very much. Anthony, thanks for being on. Great book. You got anything planned next, or?
I'm finishing a novel right now that'll come out next year.
Yeah, more lonely work. I guess you go from being a sniper to writing books. It's always you off by yourself.
Yeah, usually.
Yeah. All right, take care, my friend. Jarhead is the book. I highly recommend it. The movie also out this week, which covers as much as it can from the book, but they rarely can give you everything that you're getting from the book, also called Jarhead. So go check that out if you can. Nice guy. Well-written book, and he's got his points out there, man.
It's a great book.
Yeah, wild stuff to do. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back and wrap up the show. Ron and Fez. Hi, we're XM satellite radio personalities Ron and Fez.
And we've been chosen to introduce you, the subscriber, to some of the fascinating new channels coming soon to XM.
First, check out the XM 300.
That sounds like a car race, Ron. What's the XM 300? The top 300 songs?
Oh, it's hit songs, all right, but by artists all weighing over 300 pounds. You'll hear Bachman Turner Overdrive, Aretha Franklin, and the fat guy from Blues Travelers before he got stapled.
Sounds like the XM300 will really be throwing its weight around. Next, it's XM Sounds of Summer. It's all the annoying things that drive you nuts when it's hot out. From buzzing bugs to assholes that just want to talk about the weather.
Hey, hot enough for you?
XM Sounds of Summer. Now there's a hot one. Say, Fez, did you enjoy Tara Reid's show on E?
I sure did, Ron. But since it got canceled, I guess I'll never know what's going on with Tara Reid.
Hey, don't worry, because Taradice is coming to XM. You won't miss one skanky drunken moment.
Oh man, my tit popped out again.
Taradice on XM. I'll drink to that.
You know, Ron, everyone loves Halloween, and the XM Halloween channel has found a way to really scare the kids.
That's right. This year, the XM Halloween channel is going to be extra creepy by playing 24 hours of a sick kid toucher trying to lure children into his house. Just listen.
Come on, kids. I've got more candy in the basement. Just reach in the goodie bag sitting on my lap. Oops. My sheet keeps falling off. I guess I should have worn something under my ghost costume. Now that's scary, but I guess that goes without saying. We hope you enjoyed all the new niche programming coming soon to XM.
And remember, at XM Satellite Radio, you can never be too specific.
Ron Bennington, Fez Watley, The Ron and Fez Show. XM 202.
I'll be goddamn. I'll be goddamn. Yeah, it's the Ron and Fez Show. Aaron, thanks for the pizzas you brought by, bro.
Anytime.
Thank you very much, Aaron. That was very nice of you.
Although I do have to say I'm a little surprised the last time I talked to you, you said you were stopping by with soul food.
Absolutely. I was planning to go up to your favorite place up in Harlem and put my life on the line to go
Oh,
up there.
Amy Roos. I love Amy Roos.
Earl, that's one of your favorites too, isn't it?
Oh, without question.
What happened to
And I spoke to Harry at the Halloween party and said, Harry, can you get me orders from the boys? And I'd love to pick up the food for them and bring it down.
Yeah.
Haven't heard.
Harry, come in here.
So we didn't get soul food?
Nope.
Harry, come on in here. Who, by the way, the last time I saw him, he was eating those slices of pizza like they were going out of style.
He was wearing them like earrings as they were flopping into his mouth.
Did you talk to Aaron?
I didn't get a chance, so I was planning on getting in
What do you
contact
mean
with this week.
It didn't get a chance. It's November 10th. He's bringing up something on the 31st, bringing up soul food. We should be talking about it by the 1st. I should be gnawing on an oxtail right now.
I dropped the ball on that one. I
On that
apologize.
one? You should just say I dropped the ball. Why are you constantly taking your headphones off?
I don't know why I put them on in the
You're
first
in
place.
radio. Put them on. That's where they belong on. What is the problem with having headphones on?
That should be the instinct in here to just
Do you think
have
you
'em.
do you think you need some time with Master Poe? The Pauly treatment?
No, I've
Security boot
yeah,
camp?
I don't think that'll fix my problems.
Would you do me a favor and would you call Don Wicken after the show and say, what am I doing here? This is Harry. Why am I here?
Why doesn't he just resign already?
Aaron's so wise and yet so simple.
How do you answer, Aaron?
I don't think I should resign.
Spit your gum into your hand. It's radio.
God, that...
He's never ready. The headphones are off and he's chewing on a big cow cud.
I'm just going to say one word, respect.
I just want to keep my breath fresh because I think I was
For
saying
making
something
out with
wrong,
Pauly?
and I felt like I didn't have my breath fresh enough.
Did I tell you?
No, but I don't want. If you tell me it would be bad, I don't want
would tell
it
you if
to.
you had stink breath.
I don't want it to reach that point.
First of all, I don't even see you doing the show. What are you calling Don and saying today?
I might ask him, why am I here?
Yeah. What is my job? Ask him that. What is my
I'll
job?
ask him. I'll bring it up to him.
Ask him if it's the chew gum with my headphones off.
And please write down the answer because I would love to hear it.
Or should you find yourself in Master Poe's School of Interns?
I don't know if that'll help.
You want to go to the dojo?
He's making a man out of Paulie.
Do you really want to make him a fully trained terrorist?
Oh, jeez, don't do that. Don't do that, Harry. Fez, you'll like this story. It was in the Washington Post, I guess, today. President Bush was giving a medal to Muhammad Ali, because we've all been hearing Ali's getting worse and worse, so I guess they decided, let's make sure we take care of him now. And Ali's 63 years old. He comes in, he's got the Parkinson's disease, moves very, very slowly. The president whispered something in his ears and did the whole, I'll put my dukes up, some kind of a bring it on thing. So he went to shadow box a little bit.
Right.
Ali brings the finger up in the head and does a universal crazy. basically calling the President of the United States crazy.
He's still the greatest.
Everybody was laughing. The cabinet was there. Everybody was laughing. They put him back to his chair, Ali. Then he sits down, does the crazy twirl again, and they said the president looked visibly taken back and trying to laugh along.
Oh, not since he waved at Stevie Wonder have we had this uncomfortable of a moment.
And I know that freaking meathead forgot that Ali's a Muslim, so he's not exactly.
Well, he's a peaceful Muslim. You got to say that. For a guy who punched a lot of people, he does seem to be peaceful.
Ali rules.
Yeah. Isn't it rough, though, to see him like that, though?
It's very rough.
It's terrible what happens to the human body. It's terrible.
I thought you meant the president.
No, you're just so mean for you to say that. You used to be Republican.
No, I just remember when I was about 11, my brother and I were walking down the
Here we go. The Queen story, you following Ali again?
No, he popped.
Here's where we find out Earl met Max Schmeling when he was 11.
Do you hear me talking about me and Tiki Barber having cocktails last night? No. I let it go. All right, go ahead. Tell your Ali story.
No, it was just a lazy Sunday afternoon. No, it's just like.
Can I ask you a question? What did Fat Albert and the rest of the kids say? Were they all happy to see him too?
Hey, the champ's here today.
Hey, but that look like a Muslim, bubba.
No, he just appeared out of nowhere, popped out of the car, and just started walking.
Like
down
he's
the
a
street.
genie.
Not appeared, but you know what I mean. But he just.
I'm calling him Twine Fool.
Twine Fool, why's that?
'Cause he's got the rope-a-dope.
Earl, play us a little bit of your old group, you and the Cosby Kids. Did you even know, Fez, he was one of the original Cosby Kids back in West Philadelphia?
I had no idea Earl was part of that gang.
Yeah. I'm telling you right now, I can barely look at that Harry knowing that he cost me soul food today.
I know. I'll just yell out my order now. Fried chicken, mashed potatoes and gravy. My other side is greens and banana pudding.
Deuce. I'll make that 3. I love their fried chicken. Here is Earl and the Cosby Kids.
Hey, it's Fred Albert, and I'm gonna sing a song for you. And Bill's gonna show you a thing or two. You'll have some fun now with me and all the gang, learning from each other while we do our thing.
Hey, the judge says R. Kelly still has a trial headed his way.
What before, Bubba?
They said he had sex with an underage girl and pissed on her.
Is that wrong, Bubba?
Hey, every girl, including your sis, enjoys herself with a little piss. Right, Earl?
Yep. I would want to piss on a girl, Bubba.
I'm gonna call her Big Bird.
Big Bird, but how become, Bubba?
Because when she left R. Kelly's house, she was yellow from head to toe.
Hey, it was all caught on tape.
Now in court, they're calling it rape.
I but want to rape a girl, but too,
Sometimes they're just asking for it. Right, Earl?
Damn right.
You but said it, Earl.
I'm going to call R. Kelly Cave In.
How become,
Because he was on top of a minor.
Hey. R. Kelly may be off to jail, but he still gets tons of fan mail.
I wish, but I was R. Kelly.
You mean you want to be a big singing star?
No, I want to rape a girl and piss on her,
All right!
This is Bill Cosby coming at you with music and fun. If you're not careful, you may learn something before it's done.
And the yellow boarding.
I think Earl and the gang have put a song together to teach us more.
I'm going to tell you right now, I didn't learn a damn thing out of that, Earl. I don't know what you're trying to teach us about pissing and all that, but I didn't get it all. Fez, here's an email that came in for us from Brady. He says, I know you guys don't trust the administration at all. I understand this. The media baits you into this. But I wholeheartedly believe Saddam moved his weapons to Syria. We ramped up for the war for over a year and gave him the month ultimatum. Would you hold on to him if you had him? That's why Saddam was so coy in his pre-war interview with Rather.
I probably would have held on to him and then used them if I saw my castle coming down around me.
Brady, I know that you people like to say sometimes that he got the weapons out. I want you to know that the president no longer believes that to be true. The military no longer believes that to be true. The CIA no longer believes that to be true. There's nobody that should be saying we will find the weapons anymore who says it. He says that there was satellites show that they buried them in the desert. Again, we would have heard that from the president, the vice president, Rumsfeld. They give it up and just say, look, this was a bad guy and we took him down.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if there was a pop rocket there, they would have loved to have told us.
We are in no hurry now saying now's the end of the time. We're no longer looking for the weapons. We would still be happy to find them.
This was an amazing stat the other day on the president.
Yeah.
President Bush has borrowed, this according to the Treasury Department, has borrowed more money from foreign governments and banks than all previous 42 presidents combined.
The way this guy borrows money, I can't believe he's not an in-law to me. I honestly feel like this should be a brother-in-law.
So President Bush, all the other presidents before, Washington through Clinton, borrowed $1.01 trillion.
Uh-huh.
President Bush in 5 years has borrowed $1.05 trillion.
Who's got this $1 trillion to throw us?
I know we get a lot from China.
Where'd they get so much money?
They just save it on clothes because everyone's in the gray uniform and stuff. They're putting it away.
Yeah, not a lot of money spent on cars.
Yeah, exactly. It's all bicycles.
What's the vig on this $1.5 trillion?
How do you get away with that in 5 years' time? It actually seems physically impossible to fill out the loan papers that much.
It feels like this could turn into $3-4 trillion before we even know what's going on. And then China's going to be over here breaking fingers.
So now he's going to meet with the Dalai Lama and piss off his bankers.
Oh, yeah, I do. Did he already meet with them? Or
I thought, was that going to be today, I think?
Yeah, I thought they were hanging out.
I haven't seen any pictures, though,
on
the news.
I hope he puts his fist up to Dalai Lama like he did Muhammad Ali. No matter who he meets anymore, I hope he puts the dukes up and says, let's shadow box.
The Dalai Lama's sitting there doing the crazy sign.
If it would be so cool if everybody who meets him keeps doing that now. I'll throw it in and I will if I ever get the opportunity to meet him.
You know what? We might not see any pictures of the Dalai Lama with Bush because to make it an unofficial visit, he wasn't meeting with him in the West Wing. He was going to meet with him in the residence. And I don't know if we get pictures out of the residence. You only do on election night, I think.
I hope there's a picture, and I'm just going to call it Light Meets Darkness and see who ends up winning this one.
Hey, reminder, next Wednesday we're going to be hanging out with the RonFez.net gang.
Aaron, you going to be there, buddy?
Yes, I'll be representing TalkRadioFans.com.
You know what? Big up to the Talk Radio fans. Even though Fez is afraid to go over, big fans of what's happening over there.
We're not that scary.
Fez just doesn't want any record of any fuck-ups that me and him do.
Yeah,
He
I don't want
wants-
to see it jotted down anywhere, in any forum.
He just wants us to talk and have it forgotten about moments later.
We're the nice version of Whackbag over there.
I know, you're all a bunch of good guys. All right, we'll invite everybody over from there. Anybody you want to throw a shout-out to?
Yeah, I want to thank Dugout Doug for giving me a call on my cell phone while we're on the air.
Ah, that's all part of it, huh?
Yep.
So that's next Wednesday, Red Rocks, 10th Avenue at 17th Street.
Should be a lot of fun. Paulie was here. I was going to let him apologize one more time, but I guess he's running errands. He's got stuff to do.
He's very busy right now.
I want to thank the strap holder, Bobby the intern. There it is, Fezzy. There's
Look
the
at that.
championship belt he's showing off to everybody right
High
now.
above his head.
Yeah.
To be the man, you've got to beat the man.
I don't see it happening.
I'll take him down.
This kid could end up like Bruno Sammartino.
7
or at
years.
least Larry Zabisco.
7 years of Bobby.
I think the soul food will beat him, hands down.
Man, I wish I was eating soul food right now.
Gonna go home and dream of soul food.
Next week before the party.
You know what? You don't have to do that for us, Aaron. It was just kind enough that you thought of it.
And
All
thank you
right.
for the pizza.
That's it for us. Friday show tomorrow, Fez. You going to be drinking?
Maybe I'll have a drink or two.
No, I don't want any part of it.
Just a couple sips.
Take care, everybody.
See ya.
The Ron and Fez Show. XM202.